I'm so tired, y'all.
Get clean in here.
Oh, that's too bad. I'm feeling dirty.
Gosh.
I realized that
Seriously, I'm dirty. Water's out at work. Thank you very
my
much.
man clearly don't want to talk to me. He want to be on live, but he don't want to talk to me. Make it make sense. Effectively communicate. Make it make sense. I don't know. I'm just over it.
Oh.
Good morning. Good morning.
And then when I come back, we can talk.
My feelings is hurt, but I guess it don't matter.
I'll be back.
Can't force a man to do whatever he want to do. You ain't got me in this woke conscious community just to drop me off and be like, all right, you got it. You don't even say nothing.
Okay, sexy mo- Ah! Whoa. Coach?
Happy. Tony.
Hilda!
What are you doing here?
I was worried about Betty. I came to install locks. Oh, what'd you get? Slave socks? No, quick set. Oh, yeah. Those are good. You're married?
Papi, it's not what you think.
I think I should go.
I don't know why Daniel won't tell me where he was, but I just don't think that he's capable of doing something like this. I mean, it's my fault he's in this situation. I have to prove that he's innocent.
No.
And you can help me.
Well, what can I do?
And I'm dealing with all this U.S.Auto sales stuff. Everybody want my help.
Something that,
Nobody wants to pay me.
something that you didn't fully explain that could help us find who really
Everybody want help with U.S.Auto sales, but nobody wants to pay me. Donate to me. $1, $2, tip me, nothing.
what happened with Stuart.
And then it's crazy because I've been saying the same shit already.
And we fought.
You used me. You just wanted the money to buy drugs. Hands off me. I'm this close to calling
I literally been saying the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over and over again.
Christina, everyone's so fixated on who wants revenge on Wilhelmina. Nobody's talking about who hates you. I'm sorry, that came out wrong. What did the police
Right.
say about Stuart?
I haven't exactly told them about it. God, Betty, this has just been so awful.
Make it make sense. Y'all want the information that I've been giving out for free. And then y'all keep asking me the same question over and over again. How do I get out of my contract? How do I stop paying these folks? I keep saying you're going to have to sue them, period. Like, at this point, I'm ready to go to court with Westlake Portfolio Management because I'm going to make them pay everything. I appreciate it. Because y'all don't understand. And it be like the simplest shit. Like, I know I'm getting all my money back because that's what the judge ordered. The judge ordered for me to get all my money back from U.S.Auto Sales, who took the money for the contract. You feel me? But initially, this is my plan because I be thinking about some crazy shit, right? My plan is to the money that the judge ordered U.S.Auto Sales to pay. When it's time for me to take Westlake Portfolio to court, because I already done filed my paperwork. I already filed that paperwork. They already got served. So they got a couple of days to answer, or I'm going to have to do a default judgment on them. I'm going to make them pay everything. I'm going to make them pay the money that the judge ordered U.S.Auto Sales to pay. And then I'm going to make them pay me back the money that they made from the car because my car is on its way to transition. I got a call on Monday to try to get my police report that I made on the stolen property since my contract was canceled. So, yeah. So, I'm going to make them give me all that fucking money back. How much money you made off my car? Oh, you said $8,000-9,000? Give me that. And then I'm going to calculate every Uber and Lyft ride that I had to motherfucking take. Every time I had to DoorDash, give me all of that. Plus this. because y'all took over the contract that I initially still had to cancel because you couldn't even provide me with the motherfucking contract. I had to go through proper procedure. And here's the thing. Here's another thing. I'm not trying to sit up here and complain, but I've told people that even if you go and subscribe to my Instagram, which is $10. $10. This lady straight up told me, she said, man, bye. You don't want to pay $10 for free information? Something you can look up by yourself? You can look this shit up on your own. You don't need my help. But if you sit up here and you're asking me for help, and I've said it over and over and over and over and over again, no. Your parents got paid off you every motherfucking year. Income tax. That's why they continue to tolerate y'all. Your teachers got paid every motherfucking month. You didn't even know they was getting monthly salaries. But your teacher got paid every month to teach you and repeat shit over and over and over again. I'm talking about I probably can sit here and count on my hand how many times I have to repeat something to my kids. On one hand. 3. Because after the 3rd time, I'm finna beat their ass. Or I'm finna sit up here and punish them for not listening. Why does my 12-year-old daughter know that if somebody do you dirty, you got to take their ass to court? These are the proper procedures you're going to have to do. Why does my 12-year-old daughter know that she don't want to live in my house? Because guess what? She want to eventually use the bill of exchange to pay her motherfucking bills. My 12-year-old know this? And you motherfuckers don't even want to take the time, the ability to fucking read this shit? Are you kidding me right now? Are you serious? You're joking. Get out of here. There's links in the bio. Click on them. Send me a message. Show me a screenshot. I'll set some time aside. A lot of people ain't been wanting to pay. But I'm like, it's so many people that had access to me at this point. I'm just kind of like over it. Nobody knows that I'm having a mental breakdown because I'm lonely as fuck. My boyfriend does not live here in Georgia. He lives in Texas. And his motherfucking ass don't even want to talk to me like I did something to him. When I've done more than enough. When I've sat up here and I've gave him everything. Like, if he needed something, I was already on it. I've done way more than what I was supposed to do as a girlfriend. And it's crazy how you can sit up here and still say nothing. No, I'm just over it. Y'all don't even understand. And then my mental state is just so. You want to be like that girl that provides, that girl. Because even though we're not in the same state, Grand Rising, hey y'all. It just, for me, it doesn't make sense. For me, it does not make sense for me because I'm sitting up here like, hey, I love this man. Got this man name tattooed on me. This is the second man that I ever had tattooed on me in general. And you don't say anything to me like I did something to you. Yes, my feelings are hurt. You'd rather stay up online with Freeze and all of them. You want to be online with Freeze and all of them for hours and talk to them about the same shit that we could talk about. We haven't had a communication in a week. He was the first person I called when the judge was like, oh, I don't know, da-da-da-da. I'm trying to understand. What is it that I did to make you... Did I overly support you? Is that what it was? Because there were things that I was doing. I ain't even gonna sit here and hold you. I was doing OF. I was doing a bunch of stuff that I just stopped doing because I'm like, I'm so in love with this man. I want to be with this man. I love this man.
You may think that I lick Lily's boots because I like it, and I do a little. I fancy, but there's a reason why I put
For you to stop and not communicate with me, especially if that's all I'm asking for, it kind of like, it broke me the fuck down. To a point where I didn't even want to deal with none of this U.S. Auto sales shit. But everybody just keep asking me questions. And then I'm like, how do y'all sit up here and y'all expect me to keep giving y'all the same answers I've been giving y'all? Like, I never stopped. I never stopped giving y'all answers for free. Y'all are fucking with my life, my daily life. I work Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And I get bombarded with questions because I don't answer. A lot of times, a lot of people sit there and go to somebody else. And that's not a problem. I don't never fault nobody. Like, it's been times where I've been tagged in other people's videos. And I'm like, bro, y'all don't even know. Me and this person, we work together behind closed doors. Like, that's my homie. That's my sis. That's my dog. You feel what I'm saying? And y'all don't even be knowing it half the time. And then, like, I had so many people sit up here and say, oh, well, she must have bad credit if she dealt with U.S. Auto Sales. And don't do this. This is dumb. How is it dumb to legally cancel your contract, get all your money back, if you're following proper procedure? Y'all don't understand what I went through. When I first signed this contract, I talked to my boyfriend. I talked to him and I said, I feel uncomfortable with this contract. He was like, why don't you do a UCC 11 search? So that's what I did. I couldn't find anything. I put a UCC 1 on my own vehicle. I put my own lien on there. So I was already a million steps ahead. And I appreciate that, man. I was already put a million steps ahead. You feel what I'm saying? So after I did that, no response. I ended up sending over, because there's a piece in your contract that says if you don't want your information shared, you send over this. So I got proof of that. Then they was going out of business. I had sent them another form of communication because I found out that there's something called a bill of exchange. You can do a bill of exchange. That's like basically you paying somebody without you physically paying them. You paying them through your trust. All right, cool. I did a bill of exchange that had my car as the collateral, and then for them to take money from the Treasury Department. And if they did not correspond, then guess what the fuck was going to happen? I was going to sue them anyway. So that's what I was doing anyway. Because the company that they deal with is their registered agent was a trust company. Do y'all not know? Oh yeah, I definitely wholeheartedly regret U.S. Auto Sales. I wish I would have took my money somewhere else. I kid you not. But I'll say this, right? When I sat up here and I did all of that, right? Let me put y'all up on game. I'm about to tell y'all something, right? If you put your money in a trust, or if you build a trust and you put all your LLCs in it, you can still operate. That's the part that people not getting. So let me just tell you why I'm bringing that up. If U.S. Auto Sales put their name in a trust, they can operate all over the United States without having to do anything with the Secretary of State. I can't make this shit up. I wish I could. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to it. A trust is basically like a holding corporation for any and all LLCs. I read this book. It's a book called, I think it's called The Unincorporated. And it talks about how people and business people, they put their shit in trust so they don't never have to worry about it. And he says specifically, if, like, I have 2 LLCs here in Georgia, right? I got 2 LLCs here in Georgia. If I put both of them LLCs in a trust right now, I could take my business name and run a business in a whole nother state, which makes sense of why their LLCs went out of business when they did. How the fuck you sit up here and you got a finance company? You got a finance company that's been out of business since 2016. it's a possibility they put that shit in a trust. They don't have to pay. You don't have to. Those fees that you have to pay every year to keep your business up and standing, if you put it in a trust, you don't never have to pay those fees again. And I learned that from a book I read in The Unincorporated. I read that book in like a day. It was so interesting because it was so repetitive. I swear to God. And see, that's another reason why they're doing what they're doing. By the end of this year, if you got an LLC and you don't claim it, it's going to be a $500 a day penalty. I have to hurry up and make a trust so I can put my 2 LLCs in my trust and say that I don't own those LLCs. My business has been dissolved. I don't even operate. I don't think I got in my business name is like, I think I got two debit cards or something like that. It's not a lie. That's why they did not have to go back and repay those. They didn't have to go back and pay a LLC fee for U.S.Auto finance. Why? Because they had that shit in a corporate trust. A corporate trust company. That's why. Everybody think I'm crazy when I be saying the shit that I be saying, but I be telling y'all the truth. I know it fly over y'all head because it's not something that y'all really talk about on a day-to-day basis. When I say I be reading books, I really be reading books. It's books in my Amazon cart right now. That's another reason why I be like, bro, I really want y'all to pay me because here's the thing. I want to upgrade my office space. Yeah, I got an L-shaped desk right now, but I want to transition it to a regular desk that's only like $100-something. And I want to get me a brand new computer chair, and I want to get me like a little walking station. I want to juice, and I want to change my life because I was looking at myself and how big I was, and I was like, bro, this shit is just unhealthy. I'm trying to get my life together, and I'm like, you know I got 26 messages on TikTok right now that haven't even been open asking me about U.S. Auto sales. If everybody donated $20, I'd be straight. I wouldn't even complain. You get a $50 service. You get a $100 service because the people who I helped them file their court cases for free. I took Asha, Byron, Josette. I took Miss Peterson. I did 2 of my cases. So that's 7 cases that I filed for free. 7 cases I filed by myself for free. FREE. You didn't have to pay the court costs. State court, magistrate courts cost $214 to file a lawsuit and $50 to serve them. Matter of fact, Shantae, that's 8 cases. 8 cases that I filed. So if I have an LLC, can I have it as a trustee and still not file? Yes. Think about it. I said, so check this out. Everybody be so mad at Trump. Like, everybody is just so happy that this man went to jail. But check this out. The man really was putting us up on game. I ain't saying I'm a Trump supporter. Let me explain something about the whole Trump situation. I appreciate Trump ever being in office because, number one, we done seen so much motherfucking money. It's ridiculous. Number two, because I ran through $100,000 the year he was in fucking office. I ran through $100,000. The man has over 88 trusts. He buried his wife in his backyard so he don't have to pay. He ain't got to pay taxes on his fucking property. Think about it. That's why they wanted to put that man in jail, because they felt like he was just finna overthrow the motherfucking government. On top of that, check this out. Do you know how many racist people came out and said that they were racist? Think about it. My grandma used to always say, you need your grass cut low so you can see the snakes. Would you rather for the snake to bite you, baby, or what? That's all I'm saying. You want the snakes to continue to bite you? At least we know who the fucking racists are. We can see them. They came out of hiding, baby. We ain't mad at them. I don't feel no type of way. As long as you don't hurt me and mine, I'm good. I know where not to go. But think about it. The man was telling y'all to put all y'all shit in trust. Your all caps name is not a lie. Your all caps name is your estate, your straw man, whatever y'all want to call it. It is an actual entity. Hell, go back. I tried to do a do not detain passport And I went down to Peachtree City. They was like, oh, well, all people ain't never here for passport, so you need to go to another office. So I had to reschedule my appointment in Fayetteville. So in like the next 2 weeks, but I got all my paperwork filled out. I need to do a little more research. But check this out. Go look at them fucking birth certificates. It's 32A. It's a form on your birth certificate. It's a section that says 32A. And guess who? Guess who's listed as an ops? As an informant? Your mama. Not your fucking bald headed ass daddy. My son's dad signed the birth certificate. And guess who's listed as a fucking informant? Me. Then I asked my homegirl, she had her kid in California. Guess who's listed as a fucking informant? She is. I said, don't you think something's wrong with that, bro? You're an ops. Then I go and I look at my birth certificate because I know it's not the original one. My mother's not listed as an ops at all, but I know something's wrong with that. Y'all know how many names I got? I got 6 names. I have 6 names. 3 of them are last names. 3 of them are, one is a first name and 2 is a middle name. So I got different names. If y'all see me posted, my name was Nevadia T. Brooks or Nevadia J. Brooks. I got plenty of motherfucking names. So I know my birth certificate has been finagled. I can't get a live birth certificate, but I will say this. Both of my children's live birth certificates don't have nothing on them. They don't have nothing on them. Good morning, grand rising, and all that good stuff. Is that a way they possibly pay for them vehicles to be borrowed? We finance them. Yeah. That's why I kept telling y'all, like, with the whole U.S. Auto sales shit, it's so many hands in the fucking pot, y'all don't even know. So me just even saying what I said, that I said about Nicholas Financial Inc. being a part of it, y'all don't even understand. That's private practice. When you do private shit and you bring it to the public, that's how shit don't mix like that. You know what I'm saying? You have private things. It's stuff that they do behind the curtain that y'all don't know nothing about. The public knows nothing about because on a day-to-day basis, this is how we live. We live dumbfounded. The ability to have the wall make it make.
Many praises, sister.
Huh?
Many praises to you. That's a fact, though.
Hey man, I'm telling you, these people, they really don't know. And it's nothing wrong with that, but it's like, it's people that's on the internet, on Woke Talk especially, that's been putting y'all up on game. Why the fuck you think they've been trying to take TikTok away? It's a reason. It's a reason. I would have never bumped into half the people that I done bumped into. I would have never had any of these people that fuck with me. It's a reason for that.
I,
I'm supposed to still fight
I
for.
got a few questions for you, too, like, just when you get done.
All right, let me answer this question. Is it possible to still fight for your car if you don't have the contract? So there was a lady I'm really, really cool with. She contacted an actual lawyer and she told them that she doesn't have a contract. And the lawyer told her the best way to argue if she was hired was she would argue that she would ask Westlake Portfolio Management to provide the contract. If they cannot provide the contract, the whole situation is null and voided. But they have to produce it in a certain amount of days, which we already know. We done talked about this already. We done sent them out a debt validation letter already. We done reported their ass to the credit bureau and said, hey, this is not my account. And they still got 30 days to produce that they own that account or they got something to do with that account. So,
That's powerful right there.
what's your questions?
All right. So you said you had 2 offspring, and your heirs they have certificate of live birth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how did you do your process to get a certificate of live birth? Because my father had got me a certificate of live birth, and I didn't even know I had it until I got my original.
Well, the live birth certificate I've always had. I never paid any attention to it because when I started looking at, whatever birth certificate was sent to me or whatever the case may be, whatever was sent to me, I'm like, oh, okay, this is just some shit from Vital Records. But this is what I came home from the hospital with. This is a live birth certificate from the hospital. It's like a thick, kind of, I want to say maybe like maybe either like 30 weight. You could tell, I guess, because I've been dealing with the whole get your parchment paper, bond paper, and shit like that. So I could tell what it is. My son's birth certificate has information on it, but it's not a lot on there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I can't explain it. It's just some shit that I found in their hospital paperwork that I just kept over the years. My daughter is 12. My son is 9. So it's just some shit that I just came across.
I have one more question. Like when you, I well, see, it was 12 years ago, but like when you had them, were they charging for skin to skin contact in your state?
They wasn't charging for skin to skin contact, but I'll say this because I had when I first started. Well, I started TikTok when it was musically a long time ago, but when it became TikTok, I got in a lot of trouble because I was going back and forth with this Caucasian woman, and she was just like, "Oh, you can make $50,000 off of your placenta and da da da." Both of my children, of course, we know a placenta comes with the child. I never even got to see my placenta. Never. They took it. Skin to skin contact, it wasn't a charge for it, but to sit here and be in a state that does the shit that they do in the state of Georgia, it's just a little weird. It's
Yeah,
weird for me to sit here and know that I was on Medicaid both times, and you motherfuckers charged me like $50 to $100,000 just to have my kid, and I was still receiving bills. I want to say maybe like all the way up until they were 5 years old, and they just stopped. They stopped communicating with me about it.
yeah,
So,
they stopped sending the financial statement. And that's crazy. They charge you all that bread and like just to bring like yo, like I'm bringing a whole new life into the world. This should be a process that shouldn't even have a fee.
bro, and when it sits here and you see that the mother is listed as the fucking informant, that shit blows my fucking mind
That's
because
the
it's like
parent.
that's what the fuck everybody been talking about. They're like, oh, you know, you're an informant of the state.
Yeah,
Basically, I could sit here and say that I'm a real actual employee because I'm an informant. And for that, I mean, my nigga, at this point, let's get right. I'm an informant of the state, which means that I'm an official employee. Where the fuck is my money? You know where it's at? It's in the
exactly. I was about to say, you know, you can put that affidavit together and sue them. You can sue them for coercion of character, not coercion of character, but defamation of character. If you got the paperwork of them calling you the informant, you can make an affidavit that you're not an informant and that this and how it fucks with your how it fucks with your integrity, and then you can sue their ass. Anytime you can make an affidavit where somebody's fucking with your integrity, you can sue them for defamation of character.
every time you ever went to jail or every time you got a court case, they still making money off that shit. I bumped into like when I tell you, that's why I said I appreciate the man that I was with, my boyfriend, who probably is not my boyfriend no more. Um, I appreciate him so much because he started opening up the rabbit hole and I started just opening up shit and started getting into shit and doing so much research because that's just how I am. So in the state of Georgia, there's called a entrance bearing account. So every time a court case stays in the system for so long, they still making money off of it. I had a case with somebody I had got into an accident with years ago. It's still in the system.
The QSEP number keep rolling. It's the QSEP. Yeah, the QSEP
Then
number keep rolling.
and
Like
then
I be telling people, like when you go in the courtroom, that's why they call it a charge. And then when you go in there, the judge is he's been an administrator on your general trust, and whoever your prosecutor is, they're claiming to be a qualified heir, which means they're claiming to be your blood relative, but
not
with seniority over you.
not only that, check this out. When these motherfuckers set up here, this how you know the system is really fucked up and corrupt. So there's a guy that I know. His real name is Lionel, but everybody call him child support described. So I ended up looking at the whole um Constitution. The Constitution gonna give you every fucking thing you need to know. The Constitution in the state of Georgia has been amended 17 times. I know that. because I done seen all different versions of them. Did I read all of them? No. I read the last version and I read the first version. And with that being said, I done read all of that shit. And it specifically says that you're not supposed to go to jail for that. How many motherfuckers go to jail for child support? And I'm
No,
talking about these men were arguing with me in the comment section, like, oh, tell that to Gwinnett County. I'm like, I don't give a fuck who you tell it to. Let's just be honest about the situation. I said, I'm not sitting up here saying that this isn't true, but I'm saying, like, who is really going against their own constitution?
exactly. They viol Look, if you read the main U.S. Constitution, no state is even supposed to have their own constitution. They're all supposed to follow the one because it clearly says no state shall make ex post facto law. What is their constitution other than ex post facto law?
Mm.
And anytime they hit you with those so-called the statutes, that's ex post facto law. In the Constitution, it clearly says no state shall, but
Then
we allow it, so it
then they
happens.
sit up here and they got a list. They have to list what is it? They have to list that child support is considered a criminal case. Well, in their own constitution again, let's talk about it. In your own constitution, you said child support is a criminal case. Well, it says that no money should be accepted on a criminal case until you are officially convicted. What's bond?
hmm
I,
Blackmail, but that's blackmail, but we ain't gonna talk about it. Like, yo,
that's all I'm saying.
like,
That's all I'm
yo,
saying.
that's
I'm
no,
not, I'm just trying to put it out there. On top of that, then they'll sit there and tell you, like, shit, every county, like, in the state of Georgia, it say that every county is considered a business. Every business has an EIN. We operate as such. That's
hmm
what they say. They say that shit.
They tell you in your face. I just posted it. How they said, I think it was in like 2006. They did this, and the dude said, "Well, we got to look at the president is the leader of this thing, this corporation." And I'm like, on the news they said this, but
Are y'all
people still like, no, it's a country in America in
my
U.S. Oh
birth
my God.
my birth certificate that was authenticated on a federal level? It says Washington of the Dominican Republic. I said, what
Yeah,
the fuck? Bro, y'all think that this shit is a game. It's not even a game anymore. Like the fact that everybody don't know this shit or everybody don't believe in this shit is just blasphemy. It's
that's what keeps it going though. We have these people who ostracize themselves, and right now we in a state of knowledge where a lot of people they know and they become cowards. No, no, I don't know, and they act like they don't.
yeah,
But like, bro, you've seen this. You know, everybody. Most of us know what's going on. We got people who just turn a blind eye.
yeah. I
But
told my mom I live with my mama and my mama I said, Mom, I said, Fed now is coming. She said, what's that? I said, that's where they're gonna be in your bank account monitoring what you
mhm.
deals with and stuff. And she was like, well, hell, I ain't got no money. I said, you know what? I'm not I'm not even gonna go there with you. I love her to death. I love my mama. She's my adopted mama. I love her to death. But
Yeah,
it's just the older generation, they're not gonna stop. And to be honest, if you want to keep it 100, they've said this multiple times to us. If I say you want to hide something from a nigga, what you gonna do?
put
Everybody
it in
gonna
the book.
say you gonna put it in a book, but none of it
Exactly.
in the books.
Exactly. And I see the brother bring up bills of attainder. Yeah, like those are the tickets. Those are Anytime you get a ticket or a fine, that's a bill of attainder. Clearly, the Constitution is against that. Clearly.
Look, I still got a ticket. My mama was like, if you don't pay that $80 because you was speeding in the school zone, when I told them, listen, I got a recorded conversation of this lady saying, yes, this is she said that's a remittance stub,
Coupon.
but you have to
Oh.
put value to it. That's all she kept saying. She said, you have a remittance stub, and you gotta put value to it. I said, how do I put value to it? And she was like, well, it has to be in a money order or whatever. So that's when everybody was doing a dollar money order and shit.
hmm
I tell you. So my homegirl Aaliyah, I don't know if y'all know it. Aaliyah, she's on this platform. I think she got like over 100K now. But she was doing the rescinding of car contracts and shit like that. And she's really, really good and really dope and knowledgeable. The picture of them stamping the back of the fucking thing basically says that you could have turned this into something else. So the money orders that I got from Walmart, of course, that's me being lazy. I started getting money orders from the post office. Then I had already knew, everybody kept talking about the money orders from the post office. The post office is the bank. And I kept saying, like, how, what? So one day I was looking at the money order and I put it to the light and I see Benjamin Franklin. So I'm like, what? Hold on. So then I said, let me just look at it again. I read the back. It says that it could be endorsed. Well, the value for this is $1,000.
Mhm.
It don't say it could be worth $1,000. The value of this one money order from the post office is $1,000.
Yeah. You
It's
don't
their
see that.
wording, not my wording. So I'm
Nah,
like,
you don't. Yeah, my bad, sis. But you don't see how with the you get the money on the post office, it got that little strip on it. That little really that's silver right there. That little shiny strip, that's silver right there.
yes, that's why they be. And then when I sat there and I said, "Can I get $1 money order?" They use this stamp now in the state of Georgia. It says on the back of it. Go back and look at it's Aaliyah. She has a video about it. It's a stamp that they put on the back of it. Get the money order for $1 now that says that this money order was purchased for $15 or less. Do not accept this. It says do not accept this money order for more than $15. So you, in
Mm,
a technical sense, you could turn $1 into $15. Make it,
exactly. Exactly.
make it,
No,
make
I
it.
had a brother. I had a brother, and we don't know what happened to this brother. He disappeared. He was flipping money orders. He would buy one money order and do paperwork, and now that one money order is worth $600. And
Bro,
before he could actually like teach other people, he just up and nobody don't know where the fucking brother went.
I kid you not. Look at this shit. This UPS money order was purchased for $15 or less. Do not
Yes.
cash this money order greater than $15. Look at this shit. The maximum value for $1,000. That's what it says.
Hmm.
Let's see if I can hold it to light. This was $1 money order. I don't have to lie to y'all. Dollar money order. Look, you see
Yeah.
Benjamin Franklin? There you go.
Yeah.
You
All
would
of this
never
is
see this.
right in front of our face.
Man, I'm telling you.
Exactly. They have
Look,
a good time laughing at us. But
man,
we
I'm
too, we fighting about racism. Oh my God! Like you lighter than me, and you gonna hate me because your ancestors hold my ancestors down, and this is what we gotta cry about.
This
But
shit
if we
don't
were
Right.
make
crying
no
about banks taking our endorsements and shitting on us instead of
sense.
us, oh racism,
Hmm.
racism. No, we need to be endorsements. I endorse this bank. This bank, like we the people need
Yeah.
the military. What y'all doing? The banks are shitting on us. Like,
And it says only negotiable in the United States. That's why I'm like, bro, y'all really don't even know. Y'all not paying attention to what the fuck is really going on. That's why I said with the whole U.S. auto sales shit, it specifically says with that U.S. auto sales shit. When I went and started looking up all those motherfucking addresses and it said such and such corporation trust. I said, why you think that these motherfuckers didn't have to continue to pay the Secretary of State to keep their business open? They put it in a trust.
mhm.
It's not no fucking game.
Hmm.
Yo, nah, but in like I'm watching on the Bureau of Bullies, and he put me on to the fact that in the contract they says that this contract is already secure. So when you go get your car, it's already
Paid for.
secured.
Already paid for.
Is that so? I'm
Already paid.
like, yo, so how come everybody don't have a car? Because they just be shitting on us. They be infringing.
But look,
They be
and it's right there.
undermining the shit out of
So here's
people.
the crazy thing. When you take that shit to court, this is the crazy part that be fucking with me because it's like all the judge is gonna say is, "Did you read your contract?" That's all you gonna say. Did you read that contract that you signed? And all you can say is, "Yeah, I read it and I signed it." Da da da. Da. But that's why I was telling people like, my nigga, everything you need to fight these folks in court is in your contract.
Exactly.
I said
Exactly.
these
But
words
that's
aren't
why they give
words
you
for
a
people.
lawyer, though. But
And
look, sis, that's why they try to give you a lawyer, because the lawyer gonna be on their side. The lawyer gonna help them jump you. That's why they don't want you speaking for yourself, because then you can point out all that.
look, and people was sitting there like they kept reading the paperwork that I was putting behind me. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and put it behind me again and show y'all some shit.
Go ahead, do it to
Let
him.
me
Do
go
it
ahead
to
and
him.
show y'all some shit. To show y'all what I know, what I do know. You feel me? It's crazy. The contract is rescinded. The plaintiff elects to rescind the contract. These are words that we don't see on a day-to-day basis. What does this rescind means? Cancel. I cancel my contract.
Mm-hmm.
And if you come in as special appearance, they'll kind of shut everything down too. They know. They know you know.
Yeah, yeah. If you say special
But
appearance,
it's
they're trying to get people to leave the courtroom.
Right.
That's the
I
crazy
done
part.
got
They don't want people to
canceled.
see what you're talking about.
The ticket that I got for
Or they'll
speeding.
put you last.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The ticket that I got, I said, yeah, I remitted the payment, whatever, I remitted the payment. And the lady was like, well, as long as it's remitted, that's fine. And she let me walk out the courtroom. Man, I started walking, and I kept walking. The officer was like, Miss Brooks, come here. And I was like, damn. I kept walking. He was like, nah, Miss Brooks, come here. When I tell you I stopped and I shouldn't have fucking stopped. I turned around, that motherfucker was like, no, we don't take remittance. I said, this y'all stuff. I said,
Exactly.
it's
You should
safe.
have
You're
kept
in court.
walking,
I
sister.
know.
You should have kept walking. You were like, I'm like deuces.
Check this
Dude,
out.
that's what, and that's what the game they be playing. Like in New York, like we done went to court sometime and they done bring in 10 white shirts. And I'll
Well,
say it because I'm bold. I'm like, bro, I see the scare tactic. Like, who supposed to be afraid? I like take me and see what I do with your badge number.
they literally sat there and they put me back in courtroom. They was like, we're going to go ahead and hold a hearing now. I said, I ain't got no time to prepare for
Oh
the hearing on that.
god.
They was like, nah, we're going to hold it right now. You're going to be the last one. They had one lady go in front of me. She was like, she went 1 mile over the speed limit. One. I said, and mind you, this is not for the city of Riverdale. This is for this is for a school program. A school program that holds hearings in Riverdale, Georgia, because you went over the speed limit in a school zone. Make it make sense. And then the lady was like, she just ended up making a copy. She ended up making a copy of my ticket. And she was like, just make sure you pay it before your birthday. I'm like, all right, cool. She said it wasn't gonna put no points on my shit, no nothing. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Didn't pay it. They sent me another one in the mail. Didn't pay it. Sent another one in the mail. Didn't pay it. Sent another one in the mail. Now they requested me to go to court on October. And I'm like, at this point,
Hey, good morning.
hey, what's going
Hey,
on?
girl.
Gratitude.
Hey, I just gotta ask Lee a question real quick. Yo, Lee, you there,
What's
right?
up?
Oh,
Yeah, what's up?
oh,
Yo, Lee, what's up? Why you trying to make it seem like as if I tried to take your?
No, no, no,
I,
no, no,
I
no.
don't.
No, no, no,
Oh,
no, no.
I don't have to make it seem like it. I
We
saw it
don't.
with my own two
We
eyes.
ain't doing that over here. We not
Thank
doing that
you.
over here. I don't.
Yo,
Listen, I don't want no beef with nobody. I like to keep it real copacetic in the open and woke community. I don't want beef with nobody.
I
I don't
got
want
you,
nobody to
sister.
come
I
in
mean, I
my
got receipts.
listen. I don't like that. I don't like none of that.
Yeah, but sister, going back to what you said, when that officer called you and told you they didn't do that, you should tell him to put it on the record. Anytime they tell you something, say, can you put that on the record? When you in the courtroom, use the record. And watch how they face change when you start
Yeah.
saying,
But
oh,
I even
so
said that I
say
was
your
in
name and for
um,
the record, say what you don't do and why you don't do it.
yeah. No, you so listen, Marcus. I don't have no beef with you, and I want to keep it that way. But
The
this is not
place.
the forum for that. You know what I'm saying? We talking about U.S. Auto sales. We talking about waking our people up. It's 32 people in here. I don't want no beef with you, and I don't want no issues. If you want to talk to Leah, you talk to her personally. I'm sure y'all can.
He has my cell number,
Okay, so y'all communicate then. Keep it
right?
very peaceful
He's got
around
to
here.
do it on a live ass, to make me feel some type of way. I got receipts, my guy.
I don't even want none of that. You feel me?
Text
I
me
don't
if you will.
I don't like that shit. I stay out of
Finan-
it for a reason.
Financial literacy is something that we need today, and a lot of us are
And
distracted
it's
either
Sunday.
by Jesus or by racism.
It's Sunday. You know, it's the Lord's day. I'm trying to be holy after I had a sinful night or something. Anyway,
Where'd you go? Did you go
Somebody.
out last night in the ATL?
um, I went to the Invest Fest, a little bit of the Invest Fest. I caught the last little bit of it. Somebody snuck me in, so That was really important. P. Diddy came and gave whatchamacallit a big ass fucking check. Like
That's cool.
Earn Your Leisure. He gave Earn Your Leisure a big ass fucking check. So it was nice. It's a bunch of black folks there, a bunch of people in the house. Like it's
P
crazy.
Diddy doing stuff for people. Yeah, that is nice.
Look, but mind you, they ain't gonna sit up here and post that too many times. That ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's gonna be low key. But he gave them a
yeah.
nice ass check. They doing their thing. Like I love it. But with the whole U.S. Auto sales shit, with the whole this is what I be talking about. When I be telling folks like, y'all really need to. I know we out of school and all this other good shit. Look at this. This ain't nothing but
Yeah.
books.
Hey, I have a
Exactly.
question. On your card note, is that a secondary note or is that
I
your
like
first
seeing that Black Star
That's
Dictionary.
my. What you mean? Hold on. Ask me.
meaning meaning like and I may be wrong, but you know how
Hmm.
like car dealerships will buy other vehicles and that kind of thing? Like I didn't know if maybe your car started at Ford dealership, but then whatever
No. So what
company you're
happened?
with like bought it as a secondary.
They might have bought it as a secondary. I'm gonna assume that they bought it at an auction, possibly. There's only three owners, and I was the third owner, but it was shipped from Florida. I can't get
So
into
you
what.
call me.
Oh.
Yeah,
You
I
say
can't.
you didn't? I see you got the trust book. You didn't put it in the trust.
Oh
You
shit.
don't. You
No, I
don't.
didn't because I was trying to figure out how to build a trust. Now, mind you, this is just me just learning. You see that shit?
Yeah, I see you got all them books, girl. I'm over here intrigued. I
That's how I found
would
this shit
follow
out.
all that shit. Look at that. You got another one. You got the library,
The
yo.
unincorporated. This shit.
And this is shit they try to take out of our homes, the books, and they want you to have everything digital. Now we need those real hard copies.
This right here, this the one that scared the shit out of me. You hear me?
Oh, the Behold, the pale white horse, yeah. And
That's
yo, you see
okay.
Project Bluebeam in there, right? And like,
Yeah, man. This shit not no joke. That's why I
they
be
be
telling
telling
folks,
us what they gonna do ahead of time.
y'all don't understand. That's why I be telling people like, it's not that I got a problem with helping nobody. I love helping my people.
I see
It's
you,
how,
Chad. We found out you game too.
oh yeah, I do. I need to get me a new whatchamacallit,
Oh, man.
new system and shit. But yeah, this ain't nothing but fucking books. This why I got mad because I told my homegirl, I said, look, I said there's a form in this book that shows that them lawyers put the cost, they put the cost of the court in the back. And I said, I don't understand why you gotta pay them $2,000 and $3,000. I get it because of the work, but like, my nigga,
Yeah, but you got see with the court. This is the thing they don't tell us about the court. Here in America is that we have abandoned the courts, and that's why we have the British Accreditation Registry in the
mm,
court. So in America, like we, the American people, we're too incompetent to have our own court system. That's why we need the British Accreditation Registry here to tell us what to do, and which is
man,
horrible. And we should have a parliament here, and that's why I picked up the title Lord. Like we should have a parliament here on this landmass known
nah,
as America. Africa got one, and look what they're doing now.
man, them folks is not playing. They offering us some crazy shit, and I'm like, I always wonder who does the down payment go to. The down payment go to the car dealership.
Hmm.
It
And
don't
that's
go
actually,
towards your car. Like even with the people, like with the people dealing
mhm.
with U.S. Auto sales, it tell you specifically what's going on and how they break down everything. But here's the thing: if you sit up here and you pay your money to Westlake Portfolio Management will go ahead and look into it. Look at your payment history. It'll tell you how much is going towards your principal and what's going towards your interest. It's not going towards the car at all. It's not going towards the car at all. Okay.
They say brick is booming. That's a fact. They always is.
That's why I'm like, bro, I even sat up here and I was like, you know what? I'm finna buy some little small bricks of silver and da da da, just hold on to it and just silver and
Uh-huh.
gold. I
Listen, I've been telling people, sister, that gold, you get that gold while you can.
Cause it's something finna happen.
That's why they trying to take. That's why they trying to take the currency away. They done peep that. We done learned that even though the currency is not backed by nothing, we still can buy gold and silver with it, and they don't want you to have that.
No, not at
Exactly.
all. Not at all. I'm telling you right now, this is not no joke. Y'all think that it's a joke. Y'all think that it's for fun and shits and giggles. When I tell you, and the crazy part is, it was a guy, a homeless man,
Mhm.
who used to stand outside downtown underground with a tinfoil hat on his motherfucking head. I used to think this man was crazy as hell. He been saying, "Oh, they make money off of you." Da da. That clone Tyrone shit. That
Mm.
shit was
Mm.
right on point. Spot fucking
Chill, chill. Don't let them chill. Don't go too far.
spot
Because you
on.
know they be watching. That shit was, yeah. And they look what happened to Jamie Foxx as soon as the movie about to come. Like, bro, when they be revealing too much, they gotta get punished. But you know, we ain't gonna talk about this. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like
know,
celebrities be singing and dancing people right into coma.
you know.
Oh yeah, whew. This is what most of my lives be about. How to celebrate it. So celebrities are nothing but celebrated entities, and corporations they see that and they say, "Oh, they're going to celebrate and follow this entity. So let's back him." And
Let's
then they
let's
get the entity and they put him in a fucked up situation, and now we control what you do because we know what you did. So now you got to go push this
talk
brand
about
for us, push
let's
that brand for us, and thank you.
let's talk about how there's a difference in your signature
Mm,
and your autograph.
mm,
Why do celebrities the only ones that can autograph give you an autograph?
mm-hmm. And your signature means you own by somebody when you have a signature, but nobody don't. And like I work at a pharmacy, right? And people have to sign for their medication, and I'll be like, "Yo, give me your autograph," because I don't like people being enslaved. I would be trying to tell people, like, "Oh no, I don't have an autograph. I got a signature," and I was like, "You don't see nothing wrong with that."
I'm talking about I used to put my fingerprints when I was like endorsing. I used to put my
Yeah, dumb.
fingerprints. Now I'm finna start putting my toe print. That's one they got on.
Oh, put me on with that.
I'm just saying that's what they got. When they put it on your birth certificate, they only put your feet. They don't put your hands.
Oh yeah. Now I went. Well, I got one. My mother got one, and she got sent it to me where they got my hands and my feet.
Oh
And
well,
that was in
good.
Florida though.
You can do
That
both. You
was
can do both.
that was in Florida though, because I got manifested in Fort Pierce. My
Uh,
mother released me in Fort Pierce,
yeah.
Florida.
Sitting up here didn't know I was a ops. Y'all don't know. Y'all better start paying the fuck attention.
Yo, listen. A parent means portraying. It's in the words. And that's why I say when I have my first offspring, it's gonna be outside of the hospital.
That's what
And
I
then
was
like I
trying to
was
tell
trying
you.
to become a doula, but like because I'm a heterosexual male, and like this shit bothers me when I talk about this. These women would not teach me, but yet they have a whole homosexual there, and they're teaching him, and they have no problem teaching him because he's a homosexual. But
So
because I'm heterosexual, I can't give birth. I can't like I'm like
so it's not that. It's just it has to be. I do know this. Anytime that you sit up here and you have a baby, or when you go to the doctor, like even when I go to the doctor, they're heterosexual OBGYNs, right? Problem with that is you know, they ask me, do I feel comfortable? It's my comfortability level. So it has nothing to do with we don't want to teach you, we don't want that to be it. Da, da, da. It's if there's uncomfortability, then that energy gets put out in the atmosphere. So you could be one of those people that assist outside of the doula situation, but inside, no, that might be too uncomfortable for me.
yeah, I don't well like I'm still learning. I'm self teaching myself because when I do have my first offspring, I'm delivering that. Ain't nobody else gonna deliver my offspring but me.
Look, and that's what I wanted. I don't want see even with me. That's why I was like, Mister. I called my boyfriend Mister, but Mister, he I've talked to him about that. Like, I don't want. I'm one of those girls that realize that a marriage certificate is a little more of those
Mm,
people getting in your business than they already are.
mm. Many praises.
So
Many
all I
praises.
want is I just want my name to be changed and a ring. I don't want that certificate.
Exactly. Yeah, you don't want that license. You don't want that special permission. You don't want to be pimped by said government because that's basically what they doing. Because like I give you special permission to be with her. Like what does the P do? What does he do when you pay? He gives you special permission to be
Well,
with
check
his
this
chick.
out. Check this out. I got a
like,
homegirl.
listen. I be telling people hate when I talk about this, but I be trying to tell people I'm like really. Like my cousin and his baby mother, we should get married. I'm like, damn, you ain't like eager to get pimped out. And they all looked at me. I was like, oh, y'all don't know what the government does, huh? Okay. You
Right.
don't know it's really a corporation masquerading as a government, but you know.
Check this out. The judge is not the problem. It's the clerk.
Mm, mm,
The clerk will sit here and charge whatever she wants to charge. She could charge $9,999 and it not be reported to the IRS because it's under $10,000 and that's what she charged for you to get a divorce. As long as it's under that 10,000 mark, she don't never have to report it.
yeah.
Never.
So, my whole thing is though when you do sign a contract, the whole ward of the state thing. Like why I gotta be a ward of the state? Now my children a ward of the state? Like, hold up, what's the ward of the state? Oh, wait, a ward of the state is a slave to the state? Nah, I'm good.
They've been
I'm gonna,
playing us
I'm
out
gonna
here
keep
for
my rights.
years. They've been playing us out here for years. It's not no
Yo,
joke anymore.
I'm
Everybody
not, but
is a joke.
Joe, I gotta praise you though. I gotta praise you on high, sister, because you know how many of our females are out here dragging men into marriage, and they don't care about the contract. They only care about the ring and having a wedding. And oh, look at me, we're getting married. Congratulate us. I'm like, you want to be proud of being a ward of the
I want to
state?
just show up with the ring and be like, "That's my husband. That's my man." That's it.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Like I want to have like when I do it, I'm gonna have a ceremony. I'm gonna have a ceremony of union. That's what I want. That's what
Well,
I'm
see,
going to
the only
call it.
reason why this is just my personal opinion because I have a very traumatic background. If you really know me on a personal level, you'll know why. But I personally don't feel like my family would show up for me, and there's nothing wrong with it. I don't feel no type of way. I don't want to go through that traumatic situation of when we have a wedding or a ceremony, his family show up and mine don't. No, I'm
No,
good.
I know that's gonna happen. It's gonna happen with me because ever since I started my not, then when I start not being black, and my mother, well, not my mother, but my sister and my aunt, they called a family meeting down south when they saw me online talking about not being black, and I was put on by my oldest niece, and they basically told the family, "Don't listen to me. I'm losing my mind." And they're like, and I'm talking about not getting married, how people should not be married because they become ward of the state, and the state then take your rights and they claim that you owe them and everything that you own, they own.
Why
And
the
that's why
fuck?
you gotta pay taxes.
If you and I get married, if you and I get married, the state can tell you what needs to be divided, when it needs to be divided, and how it needs to be divided. If we both made $1 million and they feel or they see to that I deserve more money than what I worked for, is it's a reason for that. So that if in case we do not agree, guess what we're gonna be back at? We're gonna be right back at the courthouse.
Mm-hmm.
Make no more money. Give no
Mm-hmm.
more money to the estate. Because they're not gonna tell you about all the other money that they already done made off the first case of the divorce. Oh, y'all in a disagreement? Schedule another hearing.
Your marriage license gets a number, and anytime anything gets registered, it gets traded. Just like that's what people like, like even your ID card is being traded. That's why it has why do you think that shit has a script on the back? That shit is cash.
Y'all
But
don't
you know,
understand. I'm trying to get them back that fucking contract. These folks, they be acting like, what's old boy? old boy in what's that movie called? What's
Get
that
out.
movie called? Yeah. They be like,
Yeah,
why you doing that? Don't do it. I'm like, nigga, I got a whole passport. I'm about to get a
yeah.
getting out the game.
Well,
What is
yeah,
wrong
that
with
is
y'all?
funny though. When you go to do that, they be like, yeah, they be like, no, like what don't like they like when
Got
I
something
resent my
different.
license. When I resent my license, the lady looked at me like, how are you gonna travel? How are you gonna I like, woman, how you gonna ask me how am I gonna travel? How you mean how I'm gonna travel? I travel freely. I like the simple fact that you said that to me. I ain't gonna front. When she said that shit, I got in my feelings for some reason. Cause I really felt like she was trying to play me. Like, you know that shit was called the right to travel, and you gonna say, how you gonna travel? Like, I'm gonna travel freely with my unalienable rights. I wanted to call her a bitch so bad, but I was trying to stay noble. I was trying to be like,
When I did that at the driver's license place, cause I was
yeah,
like, fuck it, ain't no point in me having it here. I want to,
yeah.
give it back. The lady was like, no, don't do it. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I said, okay, I'll take it back. Give it back to me.
She was trying to scare you. That be them
Doing
scare
some.
tactics.
I was like, I said I was gonna go to another driver's license plate that day, but I ended up getting too busy. I'm like, bro, y'all are acting hella weird about this driver's license shit.
I need to stop playing. I need to go ahead and get my passport. Like it's like where I want to get it from is like $500 though. Cause like I just recently got like a check for some adverse claim shit I did, and I had to go back and get another fucking state ID to cash the check, and that shit was annoying.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there is a process to rescind. I just was trying to return it in general. I know it was some money
Nah,
that.
it's a process. It's a whole form. I got the form. Well, I don't know. It should work everywhere. It works in New
Man,
York.
send that to me, brother.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah. Oh shit. You see your man Hunted who just joined? Well, that's
I
he,
love it. Actually, him and Mister are really decent in the community.
yeah.
Nobody knows who Mister
Hunted
is.
done surpassed a lot of people. So you know, Hunted is Hunted. That's
Yeah,
my boy.
that guy right there. He on 10, on 100.
That's a fact though.
Yeah, but like I said, I know that there's a process to do it. It's just a lot. In the state of Georgia, they try to put shit out there, but they really don't be trying to put shit out there.
Yeah.
Like a lot
Nah,
of
but
shit,
see,
just me being nosy. That's why I be telling like the baby mamas and shit. The baby mamas, I'm like, you could use that energy for so much more. Like, bitch, the energy that I used to have to try to track and see what my baby daddies was doing, I use that energy exactly for this shit. That's what keep
mm-hmm.
me going.
Yo, chill. I was
I,
because they get that love and hip hop energy. They get that nag. Like if you put all that energy into tracking a Q-step number or into yo,
you
like,
know how many times
like
he be like, Navadia, stop. There you go. I just be click. I be going the fuck in. Motherfuckers don't know that I really be sitting at my desk doing research. That's why when people be like, oh, I don't have time to do this stuff. But you got time to scroll through TikTok and Instagram. Make it make sense.
you make time for what you want to do.
Absolutely.
You make time for what you want to do. If
Absolutely.
you really want to do it, you will construct time for it.
Hey, I just wanted to apologize to you. I wasn't trying to bring no drama, no negativity, y'all. I was just asking Shorty to hit me up. That was it. To see what she was talking about. It ain't nothing. I'm apologizing, okay?
All right. No problem.
Hey, keep doing your thing, man.
All right. Thank you.
No problem.
Marcus, are you in the kitchen? Where you? Oh, he left. Well, I said you in the kitchen. Like that kitchen is a lab. That's
Yeah.
one thing they don't tell us though.
Motherfuckers don't know what the fuck really be going on. Y'all be surprised.
Now,
But
what
yeah,
you be researching though? Put me on.
I be researching all types of shit. Like I have a case. Everything that I do is public, which is so weird. I know somebody hit me up on some what the fuck did they ask me? They was like, what's your case number? My lawyer was trying to refer to the case. And people don't know that's all they do with the law.
hmm
That's it. They refer to other cases.
hmm
Be able to put y'all in jail. Medea put me on to that shit. You feel me?
they got case law. That's what they would go back to, case law. Like when you get in the Supreme Court, the Supreme Judge will tell you that they have to go by case law. So if you find a case law that backs your point, guess what? You won.
Hmm. My point exactly. One of my cases I got right now in Clayton County, that motherfucker, yo, that motherfucker got a case from Louisiana, crazy case, and I'm like, I would never. Oh, thank you. I gotta put my hair in a style. I've already retwisted it. I had to retwist my hair like every other week because I be taking biotin, so my new growth
Mm.
everywhere.
Yeah,
So
let me find out. You knowledgeable as hell over there, girl. You know what you're doing.
I would have a ring. Where is my ring at? I
It's
feel like I,
coming. You might get a ring and a bracelet.
I feel like I done earned it. You know what I'm saying? I earned
Yeah.
this shit. But
No,
yeah, I literally that's all I be doing. I research, and that's why I'm like with this whole U.S. auto sales shit. Which again, not that I have a problem or issue with it, but at this point, it's like so many people bombarding me with the same questions over and over again that I don't even have time to research. Like I got shit in my cart right now. I got $200 worth of shit in my cart. I need to I need to cash out my cart.
yeah.
Okay,
Yo, have you came across the book Chain to the Sky yet?
what's that?
Okay, Chain to the Sky is a bunch of affidavits and court cases on basically how to like it's like all financial literacy. How people been getting over on the court financially. And it's Chain to the Sky. It's Chain to the Sky, and I think it's Chain to the Sky too. And like one of the brothers put me onto it, and that's how he basically learned how to do his paperwork from looking at those affidavits and Chain to the Sky. And I've been meaning to order my hard copy. I was looking at a digital copy, and there's some shit in there. But they got it on Instagram for like $9 some change. Not Instagram, Amazon for like nine and some change. $9 some change. I gotta stop playing
What
with
I
it.
got in my cart right now. I got some juices shit. This I want to read this.
Ooh,
This I want to read this.
oh yeah.
This I want to read this too. I got a bunch of shit. I got a bunch of shit.
Asset protection, yeah. That's I ain't gonna front with my asset protection. I'm gonna end up paying somebody to do my trust. I'm gonna go the lazy route.
I've
I'm gonna
been
pay
trying
my
to
trustee.
avoid it. I've been trying to avoid that because I'm like,
Now,
no, I could do it
listen,
myself.
I got one of my cousins. He did it, and he got Layla Lockwood, and he went to court, and they was trying to take his car. They was trying to take, and the judge flat out told him, "Was like, bro, he in the trust. Like, I can't even help y'all do
Send that
anything."
contact over because maybe that's what I'm gonna have to end up doing because it's got to get done before the end of this year or shit finna go crazy. Motherfuckers don't even know.
Yeah,
All them people that got them PPPs, I was part of that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But I didn't go overboard. Not only that, a lot of people did all them LLCs, which implemented that rule that's about to go into effect in January.
Mm.
Where if y'all don't show that y'all have ownership of it, then you're gonna get charged $500 a day, penalty up to $10,000, and jail time. You feel what I'm saying? So
Quick
that's why.
enslavement. quick, quick. Oh, you thought you just was gonna get over? You thought we just gave you free money, huh?
Look, claim that
Time to pay
business.
it back.
Don't claim that business.
Yeah,
Sounds Too Deep LLC. Yeah, all you motherfuckers, go ahead and claim that shit. They
yeah,
gonna get you regardless. That's why I'm like, bro, I need to hurry up and get this trust shit together so I could. And that was another thing that I talked to so many people about. They was like, discharging debt is like cool or whatever, but it
yeah.
really don't be as effective until you sit
Nah,
up
like,
here
I
and
front
become a
like
secured party.
let me get this shit out of here. Like they sent me an express trust from the IRS, and I was just like I didn't how you supposed like you do your status, and I'm just sending the IRS stuff to let them know like not to when it comes to Jimmy, when it comes to the name that my mother gave me or the social security number that go with it, I'm not giving them no gifts. So I just sent them what an affidavit of common law, my adjudication paperwork, and they sent me back an express trust document, and they
Mm.
created
You
they
know what that
created the
means?
express trust for me based off the information that I gave them. And I was like, damn, the IRS did that for me? And I was like, I got all the paperwork. Hold up. I'm about to turn on my camera.
They
Let me
must
get it
they
out.
must be goddamn. That's how you know that when they roll the red carpet. When you do some shit that motherfuckers ain't never heard of, they start doing shit for you. Like that whole U.S. Auto sales. If Mister would have never told me to put a UCC one, I would have never known that AliExpress got their hands in this shit.
Yeah.
AliExpress put me some shit over certified.
Yeah. And now I gotta put my express trust in. I'm gonna put it in an irrevocable trust, and that's why I'm gonna go to later Lockwood. But yeah, here it is right here. And when they sent me, I was like, oh shit, IRS, thank you.
And
Oh
check
yeah.
this out, right? Everybody be sitting up here like on some shit where they talk about how, oh well, everybody wants to charge an arm and a leg. You know how many free Zoom courses, how many free shit that I done got led into because I do my research.
This is what they sent me. The express trust document. It's kind of blurry because I got it. Oh, let me take it out of the sheet protector. And I was like, when they first sent it to me, they had the name wrong. All I had to do was correct the name and correct the name of the trust. Oh, I didn't turn the light on in
Turn the light on.
here.
Let me see
Chill,
something.
chill. I got it. Like I gotta clean. Today is Sunday. It's cleanup day.
I'm just curious because I want to know. Shit, I
Like
gotta get up
I can
early.
show you a picture that I sent them, but I got because like I do like the Morris thing. Like I picked up my crown. Like you're not gonna tell me I'm royalty and I'm not gonna go claim it. But yeah, this is. Oh wait, and I got it upside down. See IRS
Oh yeah,
and sent it to me,
they rolled the red carpet out for you.
and they gave me an 83. Yeah, I end out of 89, but
Yeah,
see they. And then this year they sent me something about I forgot what it, and I had to call and tell them like, bro, I ain't sending y'all nothing. Like, why y'all sending me stuff? And the lady was like, oh no, it's just to like put you on notice if you want to add anything or if you don't. And I was like, I don't even know how to add shit to it. I was studying that shit like 2 days ago. Like I'll do my studies on and off, but I've been being lazy. Cause like at the end of the day, bro, this shit I be feeling like sometimes this shit is the matrix. Like, so why do
I feel the same way, but
it?
I'm like,
But it's
if I don't do that shit, who gonna do it?
yeah, right. Sometimes you just want to protect yourself. Yeah, at the end of the day, you're like, just let me just protect myself. Because then that's what, like, from meditation, I got that's what responsibility is. Like, your responsibilities is you responding to your ability to build. And then, like, when you be irresponsible, you ignore your chance to build. So then you get caught out with no shelter. When you're irresponsible, you get consequences. And when you're responsible, you get the bonus of how you was responsible. Whatever you built while you were being responsible. I don't know if that makes sense.
Those
To
who
me,
know,
it do.
those who know, they know.
Yeah, here's the back. Like, important reminder: keep a copy of this notice for permanent record. Permanent.
Mm, yeah, that's the
But now
shit
I
that
gotta protect that with I'm trying to go to Layla Lockwood. And she wants 6,000. She wants 6,000 to start.
I paid. I paid. Cause you know some shit that I don't know. And then I would just be on some, can you teach me? I done paid you your money.
Yeah. Oh, she will too. She will. That's one of the main reasons why I'm like, yo, I'm gonna pay her. Like I told her, like I'm about to start paying her weekly. Like, yo, listen, like, yo.
Send me that info, cause I need her to do my shit.
Oh no,
And
I'll send you her TikTok. She got TikTok and all that.
oh yeah, I need that. I need that plug, cause
And then
I
like
need my trust
one
done.
of one of my cousins, he said, bro, I was listening to you. I got into the trust thing. I found this lady, and he was like, thank you, bro. Like that shit really helped. Like, bro, he doing credit and everything, and he's just putting everything in the trust.
Yeah, that's what
And
I
the
need.
trust will protect those assets. That's what I be trying to tell people. You paying a mortgage? Put that shit in the trust. See what happened to your mortgage.
I said for the people like me, y'all gonna have to go ahead and protect the older people. Like my mama, she don't know. She got her dad's ashes, and I'm like, all she gotta do is spread them across the goddamn back of the yard and just say, so she ain't gotta pay this. But she, know how old people are.
We get stuck in our ways. We get culture. When people, oh, that's not my culture. Right, yo. Get stuck real fast.
Miss Craftco LLC, that girl, she funny as hell. She be with the U.S.Auto sell shit. Like people be tagging her in my videos and be tagging me in her videos, and I'm like, bro, that's my sis. Yeah, I don't even know. We be talking behind closed doors.
Man, praise, man. We need that unity, though. I say when females return to the forefront of financial literacy, that's when all this shit gonna change. Because we men follow y'all. So if y'all start telling us men that, yo, you stupid, you can't get none, you see how many of these men are smarting up overnight. They be in them books like, oh shit, bro, I gotta get. You heard what she said? Like, let
Look,
me
I
get this
tried to
tax
buy.
bill.
I told my baby daddy. I said I bought child support is fraud ebook, and I said I'll send it to you via email. I've told him multiple. So here's my thing. My children's fathers. I want them to spend time with their children, one-on-one time,
Mm-hmm.
and I will take you off child support. I've told both of them this. You
They
that
still
angry with me? Your feelings are so involved with me, which I don't care. That you don't realize it. I'm talking about my baby daddy. He was like, "Yeah, I'm trying to pay a little bit more so I can pay the rears."
bro. And then the state take most of it though. Like,
My baby daddy said he sent me $12,000. I only got 7. I had to show him that I got 7. He was like, "Man, I don't want to talk about it no more." I said, "I'll take you off." Matter of fact, I said I'll take you off child support if you sue the state.
mm, mm. Yeah, you need another child over there? Ah,
They don't know.
chill, yo. Oh man, you make me move to Georgia.
I'm like, are y'all not realizing? And see, that was one of my daughter's dad's biggest fear. He's born and raised from Georgia, but he lives in Las Vegas. So his biggest fear was to go back to jail. I'm like, you're not supposed to go to jail. You can sue the state. They do that.
Yeah, people be stuck in that jurisdiction though. They don't know. Like, I be like, bro, how you letting people try you on the law of the sea? But then they see the celebrities happen. Look what just happened to Gunna and the rappers. And then we people see that and they think, oh, if it happened to them, it happened to me.
People don't know.
Gunna was pushing P. Like, yo,
People don't
they
know.
got him and he was pushing P.
That's why I'm like, people really don't know, and people don't understand that, my nigga, y'all can really go against the system and y'all don't even know it. Y'all haven't even realized that, you know what, I can go against the system and it's the possibility that you can win. Because all the cards have always been in our hand. We just ain't never paid no attention to this shit. We never read the
Say
back of the bill. We don't do that shit. Like when I tell you, I got a car company right now. First of all, I got a car company right now that's trying to sue me. Credit Acceptance is trying to sue me for $3,000. I said, if y'all don't kiss the whole black part of my ass, because then y'all get security and security interest. Then y'all sit up here and get money from my insurance company and you got interest off of it too.
mm,
Do we want to go here? Because I'm not gonna go back and forth with y'all about this $3,000 that y'all so worried about. Then they gonna say, well, we're gonna sue you for breach of contract because you didn't pay your bill. I said, so when I didn't pay my bill, why I ain't pay my bill? Oh, well, that doesn't matter. I said, I was incarcerated. So let's see how that holds up in court. Let's see how that holds up in court. Not only that, let's take it back. Let's take it back. Didn't y'all send me some remittance coupon? When I sent it to you, you said that you wasn't accepting it. You did.
But then why they have the remitting coupon if they don't accept it? Why you got it? Like yo, I be like where I do feel fulfill my contract at. People come in and they pay their rent, and on top of the rent for the New York City housing, it says remittance coupon. And I be like, you know what this means? This means this. That word that means discount. What discount the housing give you? They're like, huh? I like their housing don't
I
give you a
took
discount. I said, ask them where your discount at.
no, it's so crazy. I took Mansa Musa's class the other day, a couple of days ago, and we went through pretty much every state. Look it up, landlord and tenant law. Yo, I was sitting here like, what the hell? And I'm talking about that's the crazy part. These niggas don't even be like what y'all don't understand is these niggas really be doing classes where you're doing nothing but reading. You paying them to read with you. I ain't mad. I'm not mad at
Yeah,
all.
exactly.
But that's
But
what you're doing.
exactly, we just read it. We getting the knowledge.
Literally, he like, let's break this down. Let's break that down. Da da da. We're paying to read with other people, be in groups. He had like over 900 people. If everybody paid $100 for the class,
Mm.
don't count his pockets. I'm just saying. And I'm
Already did
gonna give y'all
it.
some free.
Making that bread to
Get the fuck
read.
out of here with that shit.
Yo, listen, nah. I'm about to buy a whole bunch of changes to the sky and be like, yo, listen, we gonna have a class.
I kid you not. What's the other? It's another guy on here that I'm real cool with. He see that I'm in the knowledge. He gave me a class for free. All we doing in there is read. How basically a lot of this shit, they deem it as donations and da da da. We reading the
Exactly.
IRS
Oh
shit.
my God. And to that guy who gave you the class for free, when you tell him I say many praises, man.
Look, and this is
But yo,
this
I
all I be
love
trying
that.
to tell people. I be trying to explain to people like nobody's gonna give you this shit for free. But I bet you if I see you working, I told one girl, I said I will help you file your case if you could just tell me 2 things that you research by yourself on your own. She said, I don't know where to start.
Mm.
I said, you have a smartphone, baby. Use it as such.
But you know that word smart also means to bring pain. So either you gonna bring pain to the corporations or you gonna bring pain to yourself.
Look, all I'm sitting up here, when I need the little dopamine that I need off of Instagram and TikTok, I use it for that. But I literally have 122 tabs in my fucking Safari with information. And it's just one tab. The rest of them are organized. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. So
And what's in your diet? What you be eating on the regular?
I told you I'm finna start juicing. Give me some of that watermelon and lemon and shit. I need to lose some weight. The stomach got to go. Everybody love the stomach, but can't nobody put this shit in a dress. I want to go back to
Chill. We do like the stomach do be cute. Don't like it. Chill. It
I
do
need to get
sometimes
back
be
down to
cute. Love it.
200 and maybe I'll get my Mister back. Mister don't even want to talk to me. And maybe that's what I need to get back to. I
Oh
need to get back
man.
to a lower weight class. 200, 220 is finna be my max. Right now I'm 275. I'm a good handleable. Okay?
Good. Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, my stomach look like a can of fucking busted biscuits.
Yeah. Cut it off.
But this is full of cake, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to say a wedding cake. Yeah, a wedding cake.
Thick. Like your grandma made it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Girl, I can't tell her. Y'all don't know what be behind closed doors. Y'all don't know what's back there.
But you got that lunch lady body.
You don't know. My arms look like I can make cornbread from scratch. But I make it from the box. You don't know that ahead of time.
Yo,
Damn sure go get the box. But yeah, that's what I'm like I said, I'm heading to. I need to get a little more discipline when it comes to this eating shit because I ain't gonna kid you. I hold you not. I I got diagnosed with ADHD impulsive disorder, which basically can explain that I do a lot of shit off of impulse and I don't think twice about it. You feel what I'm saying? And because of that, I ended up getting on medication because I'm like, maybe it's something really wrong with me. That medication, either it had me sleep all motherfucking day or it had me up all motherfucking day. And when I tell you These motherfuckers, thank you, water boy. When I tell you these motherfuckers, whatever they put in that medication had me not want me. And I'm not even on the medication no more. I sit here and think before I start doing shit. But the medication got me so bad where any meat that I eat makes me sick. Not the other meat, but pork, steak, chicken,
Yeah.
sausage. Yeah, all that shit. It make me sick as fuck. Just like
All right.
right,
So
huh?
what medication is that? Cause I might want I want some of that shit. Cause sometimes it'd be hard to wean off of that bullshit.
What's this one? This one is
Like I'm currently going. Like I'm about to be. Hmm?
Viofectin, whatever this is, Viofectin. That's one of them. This the one that would make me go to sleep during the day, but my emotions were happy. And this the other one.
I never felt any of those.
This
Straight up.
and that was the one that was keeping me up all day, but it was keeping my emotions intact along with Adderall. So mixing those with Adderall was the way I was going about shit. So that's how I was going about it. But the Adderall was the only thing that I fucking loved. I fucking love that goddamn Adderall.
I love. I love.
God damn. I said, I've been missing
Yeah.
this for years. I've been focused. I said, now I see why the other people did that type of stuff. I didn't know.
Shit. I mean, we be getting all the Adderall now. Some people be acting like that shit is life. They're like, "You got my Adderall?"
I tell you, when I tell you that Adderall had me, I would be up for 2-3 days at a time and fucking
Yeah.
researching.
I don't even be liking to touch medication. Even when I count it, I be putting on gloves. Like I had some people I work with, they don't put on no. I'm like, bro, you know you touching medication. Number one, somebody got to put that in their mouth, and number two, your hands is full of open fucking pores. So like
Mm-hmm.
you just put in raw medication in your hand. You taking that shit in your cells. You don't even know it.
I'm
It's-
I'm telling you. But yeah, that's what I was when I was mixing both of those medications together, and I did what I needed to do. Meat makes me sick now to this day. I don't even take them no more. They still fit full. I don't even take them hoes no more. So
Thank you, Water Boy. Many praises.
thank you. So yeah, that's what it is. Like right now, I'm about to. My mama, we from the south, so my mama she done cook a hearty breakfast. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
sausage,
I'm from
bacon.
South Kakalaki. I was right there. I was over there in Orangeburg and all that.
Get some
I
of
know how that breakfast. You
the.
wake up to that eggs, bacon, eggs, grits, cheese,
And I'm telling you,
sausage.
my kids don't
Like,
understand on Sunday though. They be getting on my nerves. They be ready to eat in the next 2 hours. I be like, it's Sunday. You don't get no you eat breakfast and dinner. Okay, y'all fuck around with me.
what about lunch though?
It's Sunday. In a technical sense. Back then, you would eat breakfast. My grandma would cook breakfast for us in the morning time. We would go to church. By the time we get home, it's dinner time. No, you don't get no lunch. It's Sunday.
See,
Yeah.
my grandmother during the summertime, my grandmother used to send us outside for berries and shit like that during my time. Boy, go get the berries, bring them back, rinse them off.
You know what I miss? My mama, she would go to the muscadine field. Oh my God. I would
Oh,
eat so many of them motherfuckers. My lips would itch.
oh
That's
y'all
how,
call them muscadine. We call it over here. We call them scuffernines, like the bullets. You pop them out of the shell.
yeah, they muscadines, baby. Muscadines.
Muscadines. That's a new one for me.
I'm talking about spray them hoes. I'll wash them real good and eat them hoes. You hear me? I'm talking about bags at a time. I would take a whole big ass Ziploc bag, and my teachers would be like, "We know your mama picked the muscadines in the field. Why don't you bring us some? Can I get a
Yeah,
good
Oh
grade?"
shit, did I make the live? I did make the live. I'm not even paying attention. Hey y'all.
Hey,
yeah. What's
I
up, Many
wasn't
how
even
you
fucking
praises?
paying
doing?
attention. I'm so sorry. But girl, I had a question for you. I came across your page and I swear to God you didn't save my life a couple of fucking times. Can I get up here and cuss all these children? Listen, girl. Okay, so I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna calm down. It's the first time I ever been on live. Hey y'all. And it's sad that we gotta come up here and talk about adult shit. Okay, so I just have questions, girl.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I was with American Car Center, and I was one of the people that girl, like you, I didn't even know nothing about this shit until I came across your page. That's when I looked into it, and I was like, oh, y'all got me bent. Like, I knew there's something fishy about them, girl. Every time I call, like, the customer service, and like, they don't miss being on time when you late or whatever. But if you have questions, they bullshit, and then they don't. I ain't trying to be like disrespectful, but like real shit, they don't ever speak English, or at least I don't get a first English speaking one. And it's so hard to find like information about this. That's why I'm so glad you're black and educated. But anyways, how did you seek legal counsel for all this? Like, who did you talk to? What did you talk to them about? Because when I was talking to my uncle,
I'm my own legal counsel. No lawyer would
girl,
touch
say
it.
swear to God.
Mm-hmm.
Period, girl. What should I do? I won't out this
Yeah,
contract with
I thought.
them.
So here's the thing with American Car Center. I know that they were slightly different from U.S. Auto Sales, but what I'll say is this: everything that you need to fight your contract is inside your contract.
The one that
You need to
you
figure
had
out if your shit.
originally. Sorry to cut you off. The original one.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
cool. I
one
have
with
that.
American Car Center. That's how I fought my case with U.S. Auto Sales. I used my original contract, which, Westlake Portfolio they don't have, but I also want you to be mindful. Westlake Portfolio Management is a debt collector.
Yeah.
They're not a financial institution, so you have to see in your contract if it says something about transferring it over to a financial institution. If it says something of that nature, then you can cancel the contract. You would
If
just
it
have
says
to.
something about transferring it over, then you have the means to cancel it.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna have to read this girl, child. I DM'd you and everything. I was like, yes, Lord. I know
When
she
I
about to
tell
get me right.
y'all, listen. I stopped reading them fucking DMs because
I know
nobody
you
wanted
got
to
a
pay
lot. I
me.
know you got a
Little
lot.
tip me. I got 26 messages right now that I haven't even read on TikTok, and
It's
I
crazy
still got.
because because you're providing information that like, I feel like people. Well, it's at least somebody like me. Like I'm not gonna get from just myself because I was one of them dumbasses that was like, okay, like you were just gonna get in motion and get this car
Don't feel
and.
no type of way. I was in the slow class, not because I was slow. I just was lazy as fuck. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, so now I got me sitting at my desk. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna show y'all something.
They put you in
All
the
right,
class
so
that you were special.
this is my contract. You know what I'm saying? I was telling people about the service contract. If you got a service contract, that's another part of your contract. That's two parts. You got your retail installment contract, and you got your purchase agreement, and then you got the service contract, which was provided by the DOWC. But this is the second part, and this is what I really was arguing because it says you or we, which it says right here at the top. It'll always tell you who they're referring to. So we is the dealer, you is the buyer, you the buyer. So it's saying that you or the dealership can cancel. Rescind means cancel. So a lot of people don't know that, but rescind means cancel the retail installment contract if we, the dealer, is unable to assign the retail installment sales contract to a financial institution. So if they can't do that shit, and like I said, I had to do the same shit to the Department of Revenue. Like I had to educate them folks because they don't know. They think they know, but they really don't. Rescind means to cancel, to void. You know what I'm saying? That's what that means. This is a word out of the Black Law Dictionary, and a lot of people don't know that. People think that
Girl,
they
not you
know.
over here highlighting it for him. Get him right. Hold on, let me just take a
Yeah, I
screenshot
had
of
to.
that last part.
Yeah, I had to tell them folks. Them folks was looking at me like, no, you didn't. Because on my paperwork from the judge, it says that the plaintiff elected to rescind the contract.
Yeah.
They don't know what rescind means. That's a Black Law Dictionary term. So I had to show it to them like, baby, that means counts. That's what that means. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what I did. And what they're talking about, like I said, I kept all my little paperwork and shit together. But it said right here, this is the retail installment contract. On this contract, it says the amount of credit provided on your behalf. This shit say $20,000. Well, on this goddamn purchase agreement right here, this purchase agreement say my car was only 18.
Yeah.
I paid $2,700 for a warranty that they don't even know nothing about. That's why I'm like, y'all don't get it. Then it tell me I got a dealer warranty too. So let's not even get into that shit.
When you comparing it, like when you compare, okay, so this is why I gotta seek legal counsel. Oh my God. Okay, so when you comparing it, what do you compare it to? Because I can't get my nothing from Westlake, and I figured it was because it was a debt collector, and then I came across you, and I was like, yeah, that's why they don't got none of our. I cannot cuss up here. That's why I don't got none of our
It just
stuff.
what is different. The only reason I know that, let me tell you, I use the power that baby mom. I use the power to go through this research. Okay, the power I would normally use to track down my baby daddies for child support. I use that power within me. And when I started research, I kid you not, I'm not even lying to you. I used that power to start researching what the fuck was going on, because think about this. I want you to really think about this. I in my head, I started learning about this woke shit. Securities. Anytime that there are securities attached, you can read it. It's in your contract. Let me show it to you.
So what you're telling me is I just need to open my eyes and read. Stop being lazy.
Yeah, it say security. So anytime I see security on a contract, I know that it's getting exchanged. That's getting traded on the stock market. So who I gotta talk to? Who I gotta look into? Security and Exchange Commission. That's how I found the contract with Nicholas Financial Inc. That's why I was telling people, like, it's so many hands in the pot of U.S. Auto sales. You got Alley Finance, you got Nicholas Financial Inc. Nicholas Financial Inc., they went out of business. So they tried to do U.S. Auto sales tried to do the responsible thing by trading it to a financial institution. But they didn't know that Nicholas Financial Inc. had a contract with Westlake Portfolio Management. They borrowed like $500 million from them.
Oh my God.
And I
Lord.
kid you fucking not. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me
See,
think.
this is why, like, I don't want people to just think I'm like irresponsible or I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Cause I feel like I have my stuff together for the most part. But like the same month I bought my car, I ended up not trying to trauma dump. But just so you get where I'm coming from, like my mom passed away, so I wasn't really like looking like I went into my whole woe is me, making sure shit was paid because the world don't stop even though you going through shit. But I never had a chance to read through this, and then out of nowhere they just started texting and emailing and calling talking about a damn Westlake portfolio.
Yeah. This is what they do. But see, check this out. I'm about to show y'all something else. Hold on. This is why I be like, bro, I be having so many books. I be needing people to understand like how lethal this shit can be. So when I started looking at my contract and saying that there were securities that was exchanged on this shit, it's securities attached to this shit. I went looking on the Security and Exchange Commission, and I see this contract with Nicholas Financial Inc. I got this book right here. I had ended up. I was like, about this book because some of the dictionary terms that are on here, they're not regular terms, and they're also not fucking Black Law dictionary terms. So these are banking terms. These are words for what they use for an exchange of money. So guess
Specifically
what?
for money.
Huh?
It's like specifically for money. So there ain't no
Yeah.
bullshitting.
So Nicholas Financial Inc. got put on to this shit, right? Nicholas Financial Inc. It's a non-recourse dealer agreement. Here the definition right here.
Let me just screenshot that too. I'm so sorry, girl. I'm screenshotting
Hold on, let
everything.
me get that book though. Let
Okay,
me
let
get
me just
that
have the
book.
book.
I'm ready to get another version. The other version costs like $74. They going up on these type of books
Oh
because
yeah,
it's got knowledge in it.
Girl, that's
all them good banking books cost good bread.
Yeah, this shit not no joke. They trying to hide this shit from us for a reason. It's not even a
I
joke.
got one more question and then I'm gonna get up here because girl, I gotta go do some research. I gotta grab my highlighter. I need to order that book. I got stuff to do. Okay, so when they rescind, when the last part you had highlighted at I think it was on a contract, and it said, you or we may rescind. I forget what the rest of the sentence was, but basically it was showing like you,
You
it
talking
was
about
like
this?
20,000 when your car was worth 18. Yes, that. Okay, so when they resent, were you still paying? Do you still have your vehicle? Were you still paying for
So
it?
let me explain something to people. Right now, at this current moment, I do not have my vehicle. I want to let it be known what's going on, right?
Yeah.
So what's going on right now is I got a video evidence of them taking my vehicle and saying who did it. So a lot of people were getting their vehicles taken and they were saying that Westlake was their lien holder. I got certified copies from the Department of Revenue. So I've been telling people to go to the Department of Revenue because if the Department of Motor Vehicle give you a hard time, which a lot of times they will, who you gonna go to? Their manager, the Department of Revenue. So the Department of Revenue, I've been going to them on some, hey, this is what the fuck going on. And they're like, oh, well, no, Westlake Finance, it's a difference. It is a big difference. A debt collector cannot do the things. I had to, girl, I had to, where's my other damn copy? I got a copy of that part too. It's not no fucking joke. I sit up here and do this shit just to educate people because it's not fair and it's not right that y'all going through the shit that y'all going through. I literally,
I'm so sorry. I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm trying to give other people a chance to speak because I'm just getting up here blabbermouthing. But
take your time. It's not a big deal.
I feel like you are one of those people that like got genuinely screwed. You know what I'm saying? Because I still have my vehicle and I'm still making payments for it, but something in my something was telling me that it like shit wasn't matching up, and then I saw like a lot of fraudulent, shiesty shit going on with not only Westlake. I mean, not only the people that went bankruptcy that we had these cars and contracts through, but through Westlake also. So that's why I was just looking like, my situation might be a little.
So in the midst of my contract, in the midst of my lawsuit, like I said, the tow man, he literally said that U.S. Auto Finance is taking my vehicle because Westlake Portfolio Management legally cannot take my money because I don't have a contract with them and they're not a financial. This is what this man said on camera. He don't know he was being recorded, but I know in the state of Georgia, all it takes is one party consent. If I know that I'm recording, that's all it takes. And I literally recorded his ass, and he said all this shit, and I thought it was the craziest shit ever. So I ended up recording him, and he said, well, if you get the judge to sign off on your whatever, then you can get your vehicle back. Then I called them. I got them on camera so many times of them saying, no, Westlake is your lien holder. I'm like, Westlake is not my lien holder. U.S. Auto Finance is still listed as my lien holder because they put an electric lien on my vehicle in April when they went out of business. In Georgia, an electric lien, nobody can see it unless you work for the Department of Motor Vehicle or the Department of Revenue. If you're not in their system, if you're not working for them, you cannot see that shit. That's why when people be like, do a UCC 11 search, that may not be always a good thing because at the end of the day, an electric lane is over a UCC 1 unless you're a secure party. And that's a whole other situation. You know what I'm saying?
See, this
Hold up.
God,
Wait,
girl, I
yo,
might have to look on your stuff because
yo, guys, hold on. Can I ask a question? Would the electrical lien be the same as a mechanical lien?
A mechanical lane is higher than an electric lane. So if people got mechanic liens on their vehicle, they can get their title in the state of Georgia.
see, I'm from South Carolina. I think I'm gonna have to look up different regulations and shit from where the hell I'm from. Cause girl,
I got a homeboy in South Carolina right now. He's suing, and he said if you're not an attorney, the most you can get is like $7,000 and some change. But you can sue them yourself. I got one girl, she in North Carolina. She just went and did the paperwork, and she was like, Navadia, I realized what the fuck you be talking about. Why you be so stressed out? I was up at the courthouse for 3 hours. I sued Westlake Portfolio and I sued U.S. Auto Sales. This is not a joke. Every time I tell them to do the paperwork they need to do to file, they don't have to pay for them court fees. They don't have to pay for those.
all these friends that you have that are suing, are they suing because like were they vehicles? Because I wasn't one of those. Thank
Some
God,
people
because I'd have showed out bad.
most of the people still have their vehicle. I got one girl, she got her title, and her 45 days is about to come up for her default judgment, and we're gonna swing for her getting all the money she put into the car back. And then we going to sue Westlake Portfolio because we're gonna end up giving them the ticket for that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's gonna be.
But can I hire you?
Do you know anything?
Yeah, I love that.
Can I hire you? I will pay you all the money that I'm paying these folks. Get me out, girl. Help me. I can't tell. Girl, I done found like 6 gray hairs. Like, don't. I'm today, right now. I will drive to Georgia right now. Hell, girl. Oh, matter of fact, this is nothing but God. Hold on. Okay, so, girl. A few weeks ago, now this is why I want out. I'm just be transparent. I don't give a damn. I didn't cuss. Okay, so I was in Georgia on the way to Georgia like the 29th of July. I got all the paperwork. I got a police report. I got the claim I did with my insurance that ain't fucking go through, which I don't even know why. But anyway, I ended up getting into an accident. There was a rooted tree that fell. It stretched across the 3-lane, like up there. I think the number for damn, I gotta go get this stuff. I don't know where it was specifically, like what part of the interstate, but it turned like me and 4 other people cars the hell up. And then
who did you have listed as your lien holder on your insurance?
But I don't, girl. You asking me stuff that sound like rocket science. All I know is that I have
Because
insurance through Progressive.
so here's the thing. This is what I'll say. So here's the thing. I'm not trying to
Uh-huh.
cut you off. If you had Westlake Portfolio as your lien holder, they're gonna get the check for your vehicle.
God damn. See this. I'll hire you today, right now. Do you want? Do you want to like get how to? Let me just go, girl.
It ain't no and some lady said YouTube has videos of lawyers who will take their case. When I tell you nobody will touch the American Car Center or U.S. Auto Sales case, because it's not because we arguing that they breached contract. It's not because we arguing the right points. It's not because we're not gonna get our money back. It's because they're not gonna make no money
That's
off
what
it.
I'm saying. How they gonna get their money? Like, girl.
That's why they're not taking the cases. That's the whole truth. They're not gonna take it because they don't make money off of it. If I paid my car for 2-3 years, I would get all my money back according to the judge, because the judge gave me all my money I put into the car back. My car was illegally picked up. When I called the police and told them, hey, they stole my vehicle, the police were like, no, well, we see it in repo status. I said, ma'am, I just got paperwork from the judge that says that my contract is canceled. The one that Westlake keeps saying they're upholding. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The judge seen for that they weren't performing and it was canceled. So the police officer was like, wait a minute. Well, that's stolen property. Let's go ahead and put in a report. So I have a police report that I got to get on Monday saying that my
Oh my
property was
god.
stolen. If I would have filed my case a little bit earlier, then I would have been able to keep my vehicle. I would still legally have possession of my vehicle.
See, girl, I'm about to. You know what? I appreciate you, and you keep doing what you're doing, because you. No, I'm being serious. Like, you are helping a lot of people. Like, someone like me,
I ain't gonna front. Oh
I
my
don't really
god.
know shit about anything. Like, adulting, first of all, is a 0 out of 10 for me. Wouldn't recommend. This is ghetto. I didn't ask for this. Like, I just wanted to be here and just like chill on this like floating rock in the space and just live my life. But no, for me
let's
to
not
make you
let's
the
not
fucking
let's not
apple,
have you have kids, because then
girl. I don't.
you're ops. Okay, I'm an ops. Okay, I'm listed as a.
Chill, stop saying that. No, you not. You
That's what
know
it said
better
on that
now.
birth
All it
certificate.
takes is you saying that you know better.
You know better, so you do better.
Girl, first of
That's a
all,
fact.
we are here to like be fruitful and multiply. So there ain't nothing wrong with having children. But me personally, girl, I can only imagine this stress right here plus something that's dependent on you. I have a fucking panic attack. I can't do that to myself right now. But girl, you are helping people, you are educating people, and it's just like so great that you're black. That's just like and you educated. It's like, yeah,
I'm a
I
white
need
woman. Y'all don't know. I'm a real white woman.
hmm
I'm
okay,
not.
switch
That's a
code switch.
financial status.
I'm
I'm
a
telling you.
strong, white, Caucasian woman. I
Okay,
am.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah,
say
I
that.
appreciate whoever healing goddess is. You said you had information on something. I don't know you, but you will be hearing from me. Like, I'm a stalker. I've been screenshotting everybody
I
information
thought it
just
was
like I did hers, and I just
alcohol.
requested in this live. Didn't think I was gonna get in here. Looked at my little bottom right corner. I was like, oh shit, I think they can hear me. Like, let me just say something real quick. But I appreciate y'all. Y'all, let me just go get this big ass manila folder in my highlighter and get to work, cause baby, I
That's
cannot.
really it.
hmm
That's the only thing that I can honestly tell people. Look, I don't want to get in no more trouble than I already been getting in. So I can't legally represent y'all, but I could give y'all some shit. And
Advice. Give me the pointers,
You
girl. Point me in the right direction.
power of attorney?
you said what?
Actually, if
You
they
get a
become
power of
your
attorney?
constituent, they can actually vote you into power, and they can't
They
overturn their
could.
business to you.
They could. But I don't know if I want to do all
You don't
No,
want to do all that,
girl,
huh?
I ain't even more with other people problems. Hell, all she had to do was tell me. I'm more of like a kinesthetic learner. Like, if you was to tell me something or like show me how to do something or point me in the right direction of who I should talk to, what repercussions I should take for whatever the hell I'm doing, I'm pretty sure I could do it. Like, I ain't gonna be able to
it.
deliver the message like her because she's confident in her shit. She know what the hell she talking about. You're not finna bullshit her. Me, I'm gonna be. It's gonna have like a question mark at the end, and then the question mark is my fist. I get violent quick. I can't, child. That's me.
Look, that's why I had to. Hey, I gotta pay attention. I gotta slow down. I gotta read what the fuck is really going on. Like I legally cancel my contract. That's what that is right there. Cancellation of my contract per the judge. The judge said, I, the plaintiff, have rescinded the contract. That's why I was telling people, like, people don't understand these words and vocabulary. Your kids and you did not get this shit in middle school. My son, he come home every
Exactly.
week
Now,
with 20 words, and rescind ain't one of them. But I bet you he know what that means.
Okay, period.
He don't know the rest of the words. That's just how it is. They don't teach us this shit. So when people was reading that I had got my contract counseled, they like, where does it say it at? I'm like, it's right there in the second
I'll
paragraph.
read it. I'll read through that whole book and stuff if I have.
That don't make no sense.
Yeah, it says the plaintiff elected to rescind the contract. That's what it say. Well, what does rescind mean? That's why I had to photocopy all this shit. I'm finna educate y'all. Here you go. Let's
Okay, let me
take
just
a look
show
at the
you real quick.
dictionary.
So
It's
you don't
finna,
pay, you don't make payments. Well, when you get, I know repossessions and stuff like that, it goes towards like your credit, it could damage your credit, all that good stuff. But like, were you still
You
like
get out.
elected to make payments on it even after they took
oh
your car? And
look,
if so, when
Westlake portfolio, they're still saying like, oh, you need to pay $2,000 to get your vehicle back. I said, I'm not paying a goddamn thing. I said
yeah,
my
get that
contract
police
is
report
canceled.
and then sue
Oh
their
yeah,
ass.
that's why I gotta get the police report tomorrow. I'm gonna take that along with my paperwork from the judge as a form of evidence and everything else. When I say y'all be thinking I be sitting up here just I be playing. All this right here, this is
Nah,
evidence.
you're not playing.
God's
You're
work,
not
sis,
playing.
that's God's
That's
work.
the
We taking you
paperwork
serious,
right
I
there.
promise.
Paper trail.
Yeah, I be trying to
That's
tell
Yeah.
you.
the true definition of paper trail right there.
I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
about
Okay,
motherfuckers. They don't understand. This is how I be knowing this shit. This shit got mailed to me. Certified. First class. This shit got mailed to me. That's why I be trying to tell folks. This not no. I be sitting here playing and laughing and joking with y'all, but this right here is not no fucking joke. My address is on this shit, along with other banks.
so are
That's
you
my
when
name
Hit
you
right
'em.
there.
Hit 'em.
Okay, I have one. Damn, I keep having one more damn question. Okay, so let me say another. I have another question. Are you fighting to get your vehicle back, or you just want out with them people altogether?
So here's my thinking about it. They already have my vehicle. I was trying to get my title. That was my most important thing. I'm not too pressed about getting a vehicle because once I had a title, that's more proof that of ownership of the
Mm-hmm.
property. But if I don't get the title and I don't get the vehicle back, I'm not mad or upset, but I'm gonna just take it and add it on as a ticket price to Westlake Portfolio because like I said, I have a case with Westlake Portfolio right now. And I'm just, I'm just
Are
waiting
they
for
gonna
the court case
compensate
to come
you
back.
for like you not being able to get back and forth, like
Oh,
all
that's
the
what
money
I'm
that you
adding
put?
in there. I'm adding all of
Oh,
that in
so
there.
you get that back? Oh, girl, let me go ahead. All right, I'm getting off
Yeah.
this. Let me just go ahead and get my ducks in a row. I don't even know how. Child, you got. Let me just
I
get
I'm
want to
my.
working
let you
on
know
all
that I
this
got that
shit.
PDF. I got a PDF book of the banking definitions. If you
Oh, you
want it,
didn't. You
just
didn't hear me
inbox.
say I'm a stalker. I was gonna message you. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Um.
may
Yeah.
follow you too.
Reach
I
it
want
out.
that PDF too. I want that PDF too, guys.
Hey,
Yeah.
I got a PDF called the Top Secret Banker's Manual,
Oh, I
Oh,
and it
need that.
explain
I
about
need that. Give me that.
Please.
I
Okay.
need
Let me
that.
yeah.
just go ahead and follow you. Wait, you got me bent. Hold on. I don't want to send no gift. How to
uh
where the
I've been looking for
Yeah.
that.
and girl, I got an
You
old
got a PDF for that Bankers manual? Yeah,
yes.
I need that too.
I need that. I need that.
yes. I
I
don't
need
I don't I pay the only time I pay for books is if I can't find them on PDF, and I can find damn near anything on PDF.
I be so mad at PDF
Uh,
because I don't know. I have an infatuation with smelling the pages and flipping them myself. Like I kid you not.
you better print that out. You better go to the library and print that out.
That's the only reason.
Uh,
Yo,
That's the only reason why I
yo,
be doing
Joe,
this.
Joe, you gotta stop it.
I what?
you
I
better go
did.
print that out
So
at the
you like,
library.
I
You
like,
see
you
some
like,
old lady that
let me
takes
ask you a question.
paper.
Like, you like grab the tip of the book and you flip it and you smell that.
Yeah.
Yo,
That's why I got so many books. Like I just be
yo,
like,
dog.
my
I
Okay.
first
say you gotta
book
stop it because I be into that same shit. Especially when
Let
you
me
my
get a
buy a
first
screenshot
book.
of that
big
book
book.
before I go. I need a screenshot of that red book you got in your hand right
I was
there.
like, I said, this was the first thing I did. Filling the pages. Like I'm freaking obsessed. Like when people like, all my obsessions is eating couch
Oh
cushions.
no, I
My
go to the
obsession is smelling
corner. I
books.
don't flip it like that. Yeah, like that. Then you turn it like at
Man,
an angle.
man.
And
So when you said they had a PDF, is it of that red book she has? Is that what
now
she's
It's
talking
it's
it's
a
a
about?
green one
banking
just like that.
manual. It's something, yeah,
It's a
something
green
like
one
that.
you
But
get.
that's the ooh. I
Okay,
need
well,
that.
I'm gonna just go ahead and flip the camera, show me that book one more time. I'm gonna screenshot
I
that,
need, I
and I'm gonna
need.
get out y'all hair. I gotta go do some investigating. Yep, thank y'all, child.
Yeah.
Yep, yep. Let me just.
These are words that y'all don't know about because it's not taught in our schools. Our kids don't know.
Follow
Exactly.
everybody. I was already following you, but yeah, I'm following everybody right now. My name is Cheyenne. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are heaven sent, and I hope
No
y'all have an
problem.
Many
amazingly
praise.
melanated day because I'm about to go grab my highlighter and go to work.
Yo, y'all.
Don't work too hard.
Oh, girl,
Yes,
I'm
work
gonna work
smart.
overtime. Overtime. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. And you know who I'm gonna give credit to? All three of you guys. Period.
Hey, let them
Many
know. Send them
praises.
my way.
Okay, and will. And I'm like, you can't hire her. If I catch y'all hiring her, first of all, everybody getting beat up because I was first. I asked first, and she don't want to be stressed out with mine, so she not gonna be stressed out with y'all's. Period.
Yeah, that information, mama, that's talking in here. Yeah, that was for private. Like, buddy,
Yeah.
what's his name? Todd Henley, that's listed on here. I was like, I asked him, I said, because it says under here, it says under the Uniform Commercial Code, you are entitled to an account of unpaid indebtedness. These are words that we don't know about. Indebtedness is anybody who got their car
Mhm.
towed. I can buy your vehicle because I'm listed on this list. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I be telling folks. And then when I called him back and I said, I asked him was my vehicle involved in it. He said no. I'm like, all right, cool. I didn't pay no attention to it. I literally called him back. I want to say last week. And I said, well, can I purchase any of the vehicles? He said, no, you can't because you're not a bank. He said the only reason you got that list was because we had to let you know, according to Article 9, we had to let you know. We had to send you
But
the.
hold on. But what he mean you not a banker? Because a bank does what?
Only
A
they
bank
can
does
only
what?
they can only
Like,
deal with financial institutes. They can't
not,
deal. You can't
but
go
she
buy
is.
a
But
car
you
from
are a
a bank.
bank though. You are a financial
In
Not
a
entity. That's what.
according
technical
to
sense,
them.
Like.
so in a technical sense, yes, we know that we're all bankers. We know that we're all secured parties. It's just we don't have the proper paperwork behind it.
So
So
what he
right
wants
now,
you to have
I
a
don't have the
medallion?
proper.
Oh
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
have the proper paperwork. I just put in the UCC1. So that's the only reason why I got this list. That's how I found out that Alley Finance they got their hands in this shit too. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So
So what?
he literally, this man said, I don't even understand how you got a UCC1, but since you did, it was a part of our
What?
duty, Article 9, to let you know this. And I was
They
like,
better change that shit.
Yo.
Watch they gonna
He
change.
don't, he don't even know
Watch
how
how
you
hard it's gonna
got
be.
it. That's crazy. You can get a UCC one from your state website. Like, what you mean you don't know how I? Yeah, they
Yeah, that
be
would piss me
trying.
off. That would
They
piss.
be trying to deter people. Like, like this is special paper right here. How did
and
you
that's
get
why I be
this?
telling folks,
Yeah,
people don't understand, like, it's a private side and it's a
they
public
crooked.
side. Like,
Exactly.
this
Now
is
I
a,
was saying that I was live earlier, Goddess, and I said that though. When it comes to private and public, like it's up to you what contract you deem private and what contract you deem public. Like somebody can say, "Yo, can I have some of that?" No, this is private, bro. Sorry, not for
I'm
the
talking
public.
about, y'all don't even understand. I called Westlake Portfolio Management's trustee, indenture trustee. I called the indenture trustee. Do you know this lady was
Mm.
like, well, she said, well, when Westlake gives us the paperwork to release the securities, we'll do as such and put it into your account. I said, so I'm calling Westlake like, can y'all release my damn security since y'all got my contract? They're like, ma'am, we don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, they play
What?
stupid.
They
But
playing dumb. They playing in
but
your
you
face.
know, yeah, but yo, so how did it look?
It's okay.
So
That's
hold
why.
up. Don't you have
Look,
proof that they
stop.
have it though? Don't you have proof that they have the contract? Oh
They
no,
don't.
okay.
They just sent texts and emails to me like, "Hey, we got your shit."
Check your. This is what I've been telling folks. This is how you know some shit is wrong in the sauce. Don't get them. Don't get these motherfuckers nothing. Okay, everything
But
that you have is for your reasoning only. Don't you shouldn't if they got everything, they shouldn't be asking you for nothing. I was driving my car. This was before my car got towed. This is before my car got towed. The man said, "Isn't your car repo?" I said, "Sir, I don't know where my vehicle is," and I'm driving that shit down the road.
Was you? Did you have Alcatel do those little trackers in y'all car too? Like if you was
We
in the
do got
same.
we do got trackers in our car, but here's the thing. I'll say this: I never hid my car. I did park my shit on the hill, and I did put my emergency brake on. I'm talking about, buddy. When I caught his ass, I ran out the motherfucking house. See, let me tell y'all something. My adoptive mother is actually my biological cousin, and her husband is like my adoptive daddy. My daddy, he mows the lawn every motherfucking week. We don't got no damn grass, okay? We ain't got no grass. I don't know what he be mowing, but he mows it every week, okay? We got I ran down the grass. I ran down the pretend grass full of rocks. I was surprised that I didn't hurt myself. I didn't fall. I ran. I'm like, hey, hold on. What you doing with my car? He was about to drag my shit down the street until I released the emergency brake. So, in a technical sense, they're using skip trace. They're using MV trace. They're doing that to
Yep.
track the vehicles. They not. It don't matter if you cut that motherfucking, if you cut that damn that tracker off. It doesn't matter. I got a homegirl that worked at the actual corporation of U.S. Auto Sales, and she was like, there are two trackers in your car. The one to stop your vehicle from cranking up, and then there's another one. But the older vehicles,
Uh-huh.
they may just have one. Regardless of the point. Guess what? If it's a debt collector trying to find you, they're gonna use that skip trace. I used to work at
Mhm.
Acceptance Now, that financed furniture. We was financing furniture, you feel me? And using skip trace. My biological daddy, I called him
How
and he
the
was
hell
like,
they do that?
yes, that's what they
You put a
do.
chip on the inside
They
of
got
the
a
furniture.
contract. They got a contract with the website because that's how we used to do it. I was looking for my daddy because look, y'all don't know. I ain't
Yeah.
found out who my daddy was till I was 17 years old. Okay, I literally looked up his wife. I said, "Tell your wife." I said, "Congratulations." I said, "She won this Teacher of the Year award. She's very nice."
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on that type of time. That's how. That's why I said I had to channel the energy that I would normally put into trying to find out where my baby daddy's at.
Girl, you crazy. I
Cause
can tell. What's your zodiac?
you a whole
Real quick.
agent over there.
Real
You a
quick. What?
whole
No, no.
agent over
Just tell me
there.
when your birthday is.
July the 24th. I'm a Leo.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, look, I'm 29.
Period. Period.
Man,
Girl, let me. I got this highlighter in front of me. Let me go find this big ass folder
I
because
am a Leo,
I thought
baby.
you said
Okay.
you was going to work.
Yes, go to work.
I am. I gotta go to work. I gotta get right. But
All
I
right,
love y'all. Like I
go
feel
ahead.
so
I got you. I
comfortable
got
and
you.
educated. I don't even know how to leave this live, but I thank
I got you.
y'all.
I'm gonna get you out. I got you. I
Thank
got
you, girl. I love you guys. Period.
Cause she
you.
was never gonna go.
It's okay.
She,
I love
she
it.
was about to she was gonna start her strike early.
Yeah. Yes. That's how I'm telling you. These folks, they heavy on this strike shit. But yeah, I've been
Man,
trying
not the
to
fuck out here.
man.
Man, my cousin, bro, I told she didn't even know what the hell a strike was, y'all. She said, "But I'm gonna get
Ain't no
paid.
female
I'm gonna
folks.
get paid not to go to work." She said, "I'm gonna get paid not to
Yo.
go to work." Yo, bro, I
If
say,
I had,
man,
if I
country
literally
folk.
had all my shit set up, I would be down for the strike. I would. I would be down for the strike. Unfortunately, I cannot afford that at this current moment. I have not set up all the things that need to be set up right now. So I'm with y'all in spirit. My spirit is down.
I ain't got, I ain't got. Well, I
I,
ain't gonna
I
say I
asked
ain't
for the
got
day
nothing
off, so
set
I
up.
don't know if that's striking or not. I asked for the day off. So
I don't,
All right, down
I
these.
don't work. I don't work for nobody, but so I don't have that problem.
Yeah,
Um,
but that's how I'm
but
trying to be when I grow up a little bit more. You know, I'm
yeah,
working for myself in a technical sense because everybody be asking me all these goddamn
that
questions.
is your that's your job right there. What you doing?
They don't want to pay me.
exactly.
That's your job
That's
right
her.
there. What you doing?
She a whole agent over there. She don't even know she an agent. She got her
No,
whole
no, no.
agency over there.
Y'all not know what I'm saying.
You
This
might as
what
well
we
open up an
doing
agency.
is a job. This is
Yeah,
a whole job right here that we do.
that's why I be telling folks. I told people like from the day that you signed that motherfucking contract, I don't care if it was with U.S. Auto Sales or American Car Center. You've been collecting evidence from that day.
Mhm.
Mhm.
You got plenty of information to fight them. Y'all just get your ass up and fight. Stop being
But a
lazy.
lot of
I
us,
had a
but a
dude
lot of
sit
us, we
here.
throw the shit in the garbage too, though. We throw it in the garbage. It comes to us, and we throw it in the garbage, or we throw it to the side.
You right, you
And
right, you right. But guess
every
what?
financial statement you should keep in file.
Period.
Everything that come with a number on it, you should keep in file.
Period. This how you know this how in tune I was. That Adderall was giving me the shit. Okay, this is 6 goddamn addresses. I found 6 addresses on these motherfuckers.
She over there
6.
manifesting
Man,
it.
I was man. What? Sent them a bill of exchange. So I was already in the process of I'm about to sue them. I was already in that process. If I would have filed a little bit earlier, like I said, I would legally still have my vehicle. If they would have tried to come and get my shit, I'd be like, no, I don't have a contract with you or anybody else. So this is technically my property. That's why.
Oh,
That's why I had to file a police report. That's why.
If
exactly.
you go on Bing, if you go on Bing chat, you can ask Bing chat any damn address, any EIN number, anything, and then he gonna pull it right up, right up.
Mhm.
So that's Bean Chat.
Bing chat.
Yes, bro.
It's like a .org or .com or something.
No, it's like Microsoft Bing. You know, like the Bing internet,
Yeah. Oh, like Bing. Oh, like Bing.
like
Bing.
Bing Bing. Bing.
Oh shit! I know Bing do that. Oh Lord.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
they got Bing.
that's why
They got
people think that they so slick. People like, oh well, I'm at a different address. They gonna come get your shit in the middle of fucking Walmart parking lot.
Exactly.
But you know, if you
But
call the
like when
laws,
you,
you know, if you call the laws and tell them that you want them to put your car down, they got to put it down.
Depends. It
They
depends.
have to.
I got a homegirl. Her car got towed. Now I will say this: please stop getting y'all emotions into this shit. It has nothing to do with
Yeah,
emotions. Y'all gotta follow the law.
they
My
repeat. I
homegirl,
mean,
she got
Mhm.
they're how they say it affecting the public
yeah.
when they go and take your shit.
My homegirl, she
They
got
got to protect the
emotional.
public.
My homegirl got
Mhm.
really
Hmm.
emotional, and she told them that she had won her case, and she had not won her case. She was literally at her 45 days. Westlake Portfolio, they ended up hiring a lawyer for U.S. Auto sales. So they're starting to get some of the cases that I filed for free to help people file for free. They're starting to try to get them cases and argue that, hey, we didn't break the law. I'm like, y'all can use my case. It's a winnable case. It says 13-4-62. That's a contract law.
Yeah, but
Hmm.
Goddess, can we back up 1 second? Remember earlier you said you had to call a trustee. You see how these business be having they be having their trust set up, protecting themselves already, but they don't even tell you
Mhm.
left or right about having a trust.
No,
But then yo,
no.
oh man,
Y'all think
and
I
the
be?
trust.
I'm just cute and funny. No, this is the shit that I be doing. Little signs and shit. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do. I do shit like
Mm,
this. I go and educate myself. I go in and buy books and shit. Like
and
the tow
that's
company has
beautiful.
no right. They have nothing. Yeah, the tow company don't have no right, but they gonna do it anyway because they got to get paid. Everybody got
But
to get
that's
Exactly.
Rico
paid at the
charge
end of
though.
the.
You know that's Rico charge,
So
right?
That's
mm,
what I said. That's what
That's a
I said.
Rico
I
charge.
said.
They are colluding. That's more than that's two or more people colluding together, conspiring together against somebody. They see they
ding
don't
ding
see
ding.
and they don't understand, bro. I can't wait. Y'all just don't understand. See, I ain't got, I'm I don't have no contracts. I don't have nothing. So I'm trying to get my shit in order so I can get the contracts and get them the right way. So I ain't got to go through all this bullshit. That's what I'm working
Mm.
on right now. Because it's like, man, I'm not trying to go through like go the regular way to go get the motherfucker and then have to go
So you
back and
just
go
open up your
through all.
trust, sister. You gotta open up
I
your
got
trust.
I got the
With,
trust. It's not.
with,
It's the point of dealing with these banks and these dealerships trying to go
Look,
in as a private
what
person
kind of trust
and
though?
then
What
they
kind of
switch it
trust you
over.
have?
I have a couple of trusts. I have a living revocable trust. I have a pure trust. I have a ecclesiastical trust. I have
Mhm.
land trust.
yes, this is why I love her. I be watching from
Have you
afar.
combined them?
No, I ain't combined. I don't want to put nothing under each other. I want them
Not
all
that.
separate.
Nah, since that's what you do, that give it layers. You can bond them. You can then they gotta jump.
Okay,
Then they gotta get past one to get past the next to get past the next. You
but
don't keep
see,
them separate
a
from
few of
from.
mine is cause mine is I got my more I got more that's in the private than that's in the public. I only got two recorded at the county. All my trust is private,
Mm,
pure trust.
mm.
They can't touch my shit. They don't even know it exists.
Okay, let me find out you Donald Trump sister. Let me find out.
Hmm.
Let me
Exactly.
find.
Look,
Donald Trump turned his
Do a
whole
little
family
research.
into employees.
Okay, let
I
me tell you.
got hardcore redemption in law, commercial law applied, learn to play the game.
I
Ooh.
need
Uh,
your Rolodex of books. Okay,
Right?
This
You
physical
got
books
it.
I'm calling out right here. Asset Protection Pure Trust Organization. Give yourself credit. Money don't grow on trees.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
got that one.
the true story, the law of the straw man, law and legal reasoning,
Yeah,
credit
and what
secret.
people don't know, you can call that shit whatever you want to call it. Guess what? I bet you, you can call it a straw man. You can call it an East State. You can call it whatever the fuck you want to call it. In the courtroom, they gonna call it an East State. So please
Yeah,
don't.
it's a
Yeah,
financial vehicle.
Or end legal.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a way that you can actually. I got a post on here. There's actually a way that you can go and claim your ends leases and take beneficial ownership over it. I was fucking with Bard, Bard Google, the chat that's like Chat GTP, but is Google. I was
Mhm.
fucking with him one day, and I asked him to say, well, man, how can I go and become the beneficial owner of my ends lease? And see, nobody really don't know that word. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Not too many people do. And he was like, oh yeah, you can do that. You just gotta go get ask the judge, get a court date and petition to the judge that you want beneficial owner. I was like, okay,
Hmm.
okay.
You gotta
Man,
sue
It's
yourself. You gotta sue it.
man, that's
That's
what I'm
no
basically
like, bro.
suing
Y'all
yourself.
really,
the
y'all
the
really don't.
the
People think
judge.
that this shit right here is just on some play shit. Y'all don't understand
No,
how powerful y'all are. Y'all don't understand how much money y'all are
man,
worth.
consumer got the most power. If a consumer
Hmm.
don't move, nothing don't move.
Say
Who
it
say that
again.
shit? That's what's so crazy. The motherfucking contract says that if you don't call them out, if you don't correct what's already on there, then it's just whatever is on there is just staying as followed. That's what it say in the
That's why
contract.
you go in there with your pen, with your red pen, and mark that. You got to sit there and read that whole goddamn contract word for word, verbatim, with that red pen. I ain't doing that. I want my own security interest.
Yep,
You ain't getting that shit.
yep,
Nah.
yep, yep. People don't know.
But see, I
People
can't
don't know.
even look. It's so bad. Like whenever I talk to these people, they're like, I don't even want to fuck with her.
I
She
had
know
a
too much.
dude. I had a
They
salesman when
don't.
I still
They
had
hate a
my car.
knowledgeable person.
Yeah, when I still had my car, I was parked at the gas station. But it was like he knew what kind of car I had. He said, "Oh, when you get done with that 2015 Nissan Altima, come on, bring it down here and trade it to me." I said, why would I trade a car that's for free? He was like, what you mean? I said, I got my car through U.S. Auto sales. As soon as I said that, he was like, oh man. So that shit puts a bad taste in people's fucking mouths already. So then I'm like, I said, but why would I do? I said, even if I trade in my car and put nothing down, I said, why would I sign that promissory note? He was like, come here.
Yeah, yeah, that one hit that one.
He said,
I
he
I
said,
done,
what
I
you
done hit him with.
Yeah,
I
he
done
talking
hit
about
him with.
what you talking about? I said, your promissory note, they promised to pay. I said, if my vehicle gonna already be paid for, why would I sign it? He was like, nah, you don't need to come up here to my dealership. Go to somebody else.
Look,
Oh, now you
look
Yeah.
how I got him. I say I'm not going in to purchase no vehicle. I'm going in to purchase the financial asset attached to the vehicle. How
mm,
about that one? I
mm.
want that security that's attached to that vehicle. I'm not going in to buy no shiny vehicle. Fuck that vehicle. I want that asset.
That's what it's
They
about.
really don't fuck
The
with me then.
assets.
They be scared. They be scared. They be scared.
That's what
This
it's
shit
about.
right here, and motherfuckers be so scared to get. I'm telling you right now, even with check this out. What was it? I think it was the Department of Revenue. They got, you know how they be having little slideshows and shit like that, showing y'all what's new coming up and all this other shit.
Hmm.
They kept
The
talking
little
about,
videos and shit.
yeah, they said don't get no mother insurance, get a surety bond. They telling y'all this shit.
Yeah, and
Yo.
whenever I had to get
Yo.
the shitty
That's
bond for
crazy.
my daughter and bond.
They're, my bad. Who you said was saying that? Who's
The
telling them to get
Department of Revenue, it was showing on their videos. You need to get a shirt. It said, it gave us like a website and everything, and
to get a
you can
bond?
get a surety. You can get a surety bond and get your title. You can get a
And
mechanic bond and get your.
you can register to your passport too with that. Yeah. Exactly,
Hold
yo.
on. You said you
Like
can register a bond to your passport?
no, you register your car to your passport too.
I heard some shit like that, but I ain't
You can
know.
register
You
your
know me, I
car,
don't.
you can register your house, you can register your children to your passport.
Why would you do it to the passport though? I'm not understanding that.
Your passport is basically like it's like It's a security. It's another form of a security.
That's the first time I heard that one. Learn something
I've
every
heard
Bro,
of
day.
it's a
it,
lot.
but
Yeah, oh,
I've
like
heard, but I ain't
like
never
any
even
now.
thought about doing it.
Yeah, but not like this goes back. That's old Moorish. That's old royal law. Anything that comes to like anything that's trusted with your identity, that's your identity. So therefore, it's trusted. Therefore, it is honorable. It's in full honor. So if something is in full honor, you can register stuff to it. But that's old like King's law and shit. And it's still the stuff that they be telling us that is dead. Like they'll tell you that, oh, that law is dead, but then they'll use it for them.
Nah, nah.
Them laws,
Like,
Ain't nothing
that's
dead
the
but your
crazy thing. Them
obedience.
motherfucking laws don't even be dead. I can show y'all the book right now, and it ain't nothing but old fucking court
yeah,
cases.
it is.
Old fucking.
That's what they tell us.
Oh
That's
yeah.
how they tell us, and that's how they tell us that it's private, though. Instead of us telling us that it's private, they tell us that it's dead. So then you be like, oh, I don't have no access to that. Because like
That's
I used to go up here to Columbia in Manhattan and converse with those law students. You know, they tell those law students that common law is dead, and I used to tell them how. Because if I get in a relationship with a woman for more than a year or for 90 days, and I put my hands on her, they're gonna say it's a common law marriage so they can charge and give me more time. So how is common law dead?
yeah, yeah. They only teach lawyers tort law
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm,
contract or a little bit of contract. They don't even teach them that much of contract law because my homeboy he was in law school before they kicked his ass out, and I was like that was like the best thing. I was like not to uh
yeah.
have a party on your downfall, but if you would have went all the way through and got that bar card, you would have been working for the other side, homie.
I'm trying to figure out right now, how to
Hold
do.
on, I didn't even hear what God has said. My bad.
She was, she was talking about her homeboy
Law school.
in law school and how he got
Oh,
kicked out. But see, I was looking into even doing the paralegal shit, and I was looking into the different universities and what they offer. It's only one university, I think it's like Southern University or some shit, that offer a lot more when it comes to a paralegal learning everything compared to all the other ones. And they was like,
And
but
I done learned more just teaching myself law than they learn
hmm.
in fucking law school, paying all that goddamn money.
But that law school thing, it's a trick though, cause like we get you in there, and then now you got $100,000 worth of debt. That's
And
hereditary.
then you gotta pledge to the crown.
Mm-hmm.
man,
Oh yeah. Hold it.
Whenever
man,
you get a lawyer, because I found out
It's
when you
the
get a
British
lawyer, because I got a
accreditation
book
registry.
called I got a book. I read a book. I got a book in my phone that's called The Lawyer's Secret Oath.
Mm.
Bro, when I read this shit, I was like,
that's why I be
ain't
telling
never
folks.
tell
I
me nothing
said,
about no lawyer.
that's
Yeah,
why I
they're
be
bar
telling folks
cards.
don't feel no type of way. You feel me? If the lawyer don't take your fucking case, I said they never said that you can't do your own case. You feel what I'm saying? They never
Mm-hmm.
said you can't do
The
your own.
judge tried to tell you that whenever you go in there though.
Right,
She tried to
but
tell you you can't practice
Those are
law.
scare
But
tactics, though, sister. Those are scare tactics.
oh
They
yeah,
always
yeah,
gotta scare you. They
I'm not
gotta try their best to deter you because you
they
now you
can't
digging
deter
in their
shit over
pocket.
here.
Like when
They
they,
can't
long as
deter
they keep us
nothing.
ignorant, that's that. It's big business to keep you ignorant.
Oh yeah,
Big
that's
business.
why we only got a second grade reading level. Even if you
Tell
got a
them.
doctrine.
look,
Tell them.
listen to this,
But they
listen to
went to
this.
college and they know so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen to this shit. Listen to this shit. Hold on, let me cut it up.
And let you go forth and try to collect. We'll see how that goes, but that's on you going forward. Okay, so basically, I purchased a vehicle with U.S. Auto Sales on February 1st of 2023. Immediately. Let me do this just so I'm doing everything by the book, Miss Brooke. Okay. Because you're not. Are you a licensed attorney? No. Let's swear you in so that we can have everything properly.
You hear that shit?
Hmm.
This at the beginning of the case. It only lasted 12 fucking minutes. 12 fucking minutes. And when I started spewing off codes and shit, he was like, hold on.
Yo, I love that question. Like, are you a licensed attorney? And I'll be like, what bureau gives the attorneys their license? Since like What was like, and they look at you, they give you this face like this motherfucker. Yeah, no, yeah. Since you talking about I need a license, where they get their license from? Because if like she got that book, and in that book it clearly tells them that that's a membership card. That bar card is a membership card.
This,
It
this,
has nothing. It's not a
so,
license.
look, I just went through and did what I needed to do. But them clauses that's in your fucking contract, that's why I was telling folks, like, read your contract. That's what's gonna get you out. I had one lady tell me she didn't even want to, I don't want to have to go through all this and that. Well,
That
what
be the
you want
cop
me to
out.
do? I'm talking about this
Exactly.
same lady that called me on my birthday and said, they picked up my car. What am I supposed to do? I said, call the police, not me. Call the
Word.
police. I don't know what's going on with your particular situation. And I've been told you to file that goddamn paperwork. Exactly. Like Planet
Your
Fitness. It's
Planet
a
Fitness
membership.
membership. Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all better
Yeah.
start reading this shit. Y'all
Yeah.
better start reading this shit. That way make your contract something lawful. These
Mm-hmm.
elements.
Lawful, not legal, but lawful.
Exactly. You feel me?
Yeah.
What that shit say? Most contracts are in fact never written down.
That's a verbal contract.
Wordless bargains. Okay?
Yeah.
This
They be, yo, look, they like you better watch out when they be asking you questions. You be yes, 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 yes. Contracts.
Then they was like, they said, oh well, Westlake portfolio, they sent me over a power of attorney. I said, did you not pay them people? I said, I've been telling y'all. I printed off a form from the Department of Revenue. Department of Revenue for a power of attorney. That lady said the power of attorney is only limited, but you gotta be transacting when you do that. So when you pay Westlake Portfolio Management, you contracted with them. It's okay. It's okay, but you need to acknowledge your mistake and you need to realize what you did. And you gave them power of attorney. I have not gotten a power of attorney paperwork yet from Westlake Portfolio, but I never paid them neither.
Tell them.
Yeah,
Gotta
take that
watch your
back. Somebody to do the
contracts. Gotta
contract
watch your
because
contracts.
and see, but in the power in the contracts, they don't even be having the power of attorney in there. They put it in there after you leave.
Look,
Mm.
it's so crazy. Most of them people that got them U.S. Auto sales contracts, half of their paperwork is not even signed. Nothing. And I said, well, if this not signed and that's not signed, but they did file the paperwork, go ahead and see, just test the waters and see if you can get your title. Y'all scared of these people? Y'all scared you
I don't
may
know
get your
why.
title?
A lot of them are. A lot of them
They can't
are.
do you
A
nothing.
lot
What they
of
gonna
them
do?
are.
Tell you no?
They will
That's what I
argue with
said.
us.
All they can tell you is no, no, no.
You ain't got
Listen,
shit for them to take, so what they gonna take? I
listen,
mean,
your goddess. Listen, some of the people will argue with us. They'll argue till they blue in the face with us, and all these people they won't say shit to these corporations.
man, that part.
Man, I got a homegirl right now. Well, she not my homegirl. The girl name is Anna. I'm talking about she followed me from here, messaged all my goddamn friends and was like, hey, do you know what Nevada is talking about? I went down to the Department of Revenue. They told me no. And I said, okay, here's the thing what I need people to really and truly understand. I said, it's a process. I didn't do this shit overnight. You can see in my paperwork that it says that it's canceled, that I filed June the 13th. It's August.
Mm-hmm.
Did you file? Did you do it after the 3 days or it was like day after 3 days?
So I sent off a packet to them when I first got the vehicle on the 9th. I sent them a packet of the UCC1 statement, the revoking the power of attorney, the affidavit of truth, and the right to rescind. They never responded. So I sent out another one as I was doing more research on this journey, and I ended up doing a bill of exchange. And that bill of exchange had them pulling the money for the price of the car from the United States Treasury. They didn't respond. I sent off that I didn't want them to share my information to anybody else. They still did that shit. So I'm like I said, I'm just racking up.
Oh yeah, you got paperwork for days. You gonna hang their ass. They
Yeah.
gonna own that goddamn company. They own that company by the time you do. They gonna wish they never. You know what they gonna do? See
Yo,
exactly what
They
they
done
she
gonna
been
do.
about to
all
They
she
gonna
motherfucking
about
they
to
gonna
get
they
it.
gonna pay you some hush mouth money, and they gonna try to get you
look.
to sign a
What's so
NDA.
crazy is when I started talking about this shit the other day to my homeboy King talk about it all the time. He got basically a brand new scat and he got the MSO and MCO. He talk about it all the time. It's possible to get it and da. So I did try to obtain the MSO and MCO for my vehicle, but I realized that it only works for if it's a brand new vehicle. So I explained to him what the fuck was going on or whatever, and he was just like, don't be surprised if a motherfucker just show up at your goddamn house with a check. I said, after that check come, I'm not saying nothing else about U.S. Auto sales. I'm sorry. I love y'all. I love you. But I'm not going to say anything. There's nothing else we need to talk about at that point. You know what I'm saying?
But
That
you
ain't
do
That's the
know
end
that
of the contract. That's why.
you
That's the
do
end of the contract. You've been charged.
you do know that
Discharge.
for vehicles that's not brand new, you can go to the DMV. They have the MCO.
Yeah, they wouldn't. Even though I had that UCC one, they still wouldn't accept it. They still wouldn't accept it. They even told me back then. They
That's
was like,
bizarre.
if I had the what did they say? They told me back then if I had a mechanic lien, then I can get it. That UCC one wasn't good enough, which I thought was weird, but I didn't pay it no attention. And you know, I ride dirty. You
Yeah.
can get a mechanic lien through your insurance though. You can.
They
It's
these people they so damn crooked, man. And it's like the they don't understand that if the consumer stop fucking consuming, they business is out of there.
but
Exactly.
you know what they depend on. I'm gonna tell you what they depend on. Niggas.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, especially
Straight up
going
It
ignorance.
doesn't matter if
Straight up
consumers stop
ignorance.
consuming. We still got
$1
niggas. We still got
trillion
niggas.
dollars we spent a
Exactly.
year.
Yo, and let's look. That's what I'm about to say. Cause like one person said, we have to protect ourselves. If all that money we put into Nike and all this name brand, we will put that into an agency to
If we would
protect us
put
from
that
the
in
infringement.
into our community and build, man, because I told just a few minutes ago I was on somebody live and she was like she want to go back, she want to go to Africa. I'm like, fuck that, I'm not going. This is my shit.
Listen,
This is
check this out.
my shit.
Exactly. We don't
Killer
have an
Mike.
agency that protect the people, and
Why
that's
you
what
think?
we say. Like
Why
put
you
the money
think?
into the community. That's what we would be doing.
Why you think Killer Mike do the stuff that he do? It's not because he don't want us to be conscious. He don't want us to know the information. He be putting the shit out there, and then he'll go and be silent for a long time. It's a reason for
I
that.
don't know who you talking about. I
He,
need to meet him.
his name is Killer Mike. He an artist. He an artist.
I
Internet.
don't.
Yeah, but your man with the boule too though. Yeah, I be
Oh
watching you all
God,
that pro black
no.
shit.
See,
Nah,
that's a red flag right there.
But listen,
yeah,
it's not a. So here's the thing. It's not a bad thing because the first
Because he
episode.
know a lot of shit.
Yeah, the first episode he talks about how long the black dollar stays in the black community. 6 hours.
yeah,
6 hours. And
yeah.
we're 1.4 billion trillion gazillionaire of the spending power. Make it make
Yeah,
sense.
Shit,
yeah, make my sense.
if 6 hours though, cause
They
if six
got they
hours,
have
But in the other
they,
community, it's 30 days, 60 days,
man, fuck
90
2
the
days.
years.
Jewish community is a
Shit,
few
they don't
years.
never go out their goddamn community. Them fucking
Listen,
Zionists.
I'm in New York, right, and I fuck with some Jews
Oh,
up here, and like
yeah,
okay, like. You got some people up here, they buy their clothes from somebody in their community. They buy their shoes from somebody in their community. That's why they all dress the same and look the same. They put that money right back into their community. They got their own, I'm out here for Rockaway, they got their own
see,
police cars. You hit one of
that's
them Jewish
If
how.
I
people, they
could,
pull
if
up on you.
I could, I don't think it's going to be accepted. If it does happen, something's going to infiltrate it. If we
Hmm.
didn't have as many niggas compared to consumers, it would be possible. I'm agreeing.
See,
I
the
got an
whole thing
ex-boyfriend
is,
right now. He
That's a
told me
fact.
straight up, he was like, "We ain't never, it ain't never gonna work out because we got too many niggas." And I was like, I wholeheartedly agree. We have
and
more
see,
niggas than consumers.
because
We have to
and
inform the
they
niggas
got
though.
us
We
how
have
they
to
got us so
inform
how
them.
they got us so conditioned, bro. They got us want to chase this fucking bag, not knowing that the very bag is what's keeping us in enslaved, bro.
Man,
Like
That's
that's you
indoctrination.
picking cotton right there.
I'm telling you, y'all think it's a joke out here? It's not. If y'all don't start opening, well, y'all should have been opening y'all eyes a couple of months ago. I started this journey, this learning shit, all this bullshit. I started this shit November of last year. So
I've been on this
same
for
the
3
same year
years.
I started the same time I started my locks.
Yeah, so.
That's what the fuck is going on. Like, this shit is not even no fucking joke no more. When I was telling my cousins and shit about this, of course everybody on Thanksgiving found out that I'm crazy, that I do impulsive shit.
Yo. Oh, it happened to
Oh
you
yeah,
too.
my family don't fuck with me.
I'm
But I've been a
sorry.
black
That's how
sheep,
it
so that
be.
don't matter.
Yo,
Like,
the
I don't
bloodline always disappoint us when you start being
Man,
conscious.
that's the ones you gotta watch the most, man.
Yeah.
Cause they'll
but see, I
man, if
guess
they ain't stabbing in your back, if they ain't asking you for shit, they gonna go snitch on you and have you fucking killed.
look,
Yeah.
I love
I
my
got
like,
the order in my bloodline, so I know I gotta watch them. I got Eastern
yeah.
Stars and I got those fucking
You know
Oh
what's
yeah,
so
see, yeah,
crazy? I used to get I used to I call him Papa, but I used to get approached by Papa, and he used to tell me all the time. He was like, you know, you get you a good wholesome man, so we can go ahead and induct you into the community.
fuck you in the community.
Yeah,
I had
exactly.
a
And my,
Community
man,
got protection though too. I'm not
I had,
protected out here walking around the way I'm walking, especially learning the shit that I'm learning. I ain't walking around with
listen,
security like the
you
rest of
know
these.
what they do in those lodges?
man,
They praise us and our melanin. That's why they be trying to get us in there. And
mm-mm.
when they talk about us inside of those lodges, they do not use the word black. They
Nah.
use Asiatic.
You know what else was a good show that kind of put us on to some shit? Lovecraft Country.
Yeah,
I ain't never
hell
seen
yeah.
it.
They showed you a lot. They showed you a lot in that
I'm
shit
about to
right
go.
there.
I'm about to go look at the. I don't watch TV, man.
I
I've
stopped
been
watching TV
studying
because
law for 3 years.
I be needing an outlet from this law
Yeah.
shit. I be
I
having so
I
many
got black
questions.
root science. I got my spirituality. I got my black roots. That's all I need on that
Oh
end.
yeah, so Goddess, when you watch Lovecraft Country, you gonna see all the law in that too. You gonna love that shit, Goddess.
Mm-hmm.
You go, ooh,
I
you
tell
gonna
you,
love that.
that shit open your eyes and the
It's
motherfucker.
on Netflix or something.
Huh?
It was on, what was it on Hulu? I believe it was on.
Nah, it was on HBO.
Yeah, it's on HBO. Look up Lovecraft Country, and it talks about that shit. The blood
Yeah.
was, yeah, I'm
It
the
talk about
bloodline.
the order, the different parts of the order,
He
how
said,
people do the
I'm the
rituals.
bloodline. Now everybody get
Uh-huh.
the fuck out.
Exactly.
Mm. Oh no, huh? See, that's what we supposed to be doing. That's
Straight like
what the fuck
that.
we supposed to be doing.
Straight like that.
The
Straight like
witches,
that.
And
the
and
witches.
another thing,
Oh, it's on
when we
Tubi
know who
now?
we are, they call us the architect.
Yeah.
And they
It's
praise the
private.
architect in them lodges.
They know that we are descendants of fucking gods. That is the God to honest truth.
Look,
That's why
people,
they praise us.
that
And
shit.
they keep the knowledge.
They sit up here and they be on Kanye West ass so much. That man been saying this crazy shit. He
And
said, I just told you
I
who I
got the book.
was, a god.
I got the
Hmm.
book that tells you that confirms this shit.
And then,
Man,
but look,
go ahead and give me your Rolodex of books. I
but
just
then,
need.
but look, they
Oh,
was
this is
talking
my
about
here.
Kanye was
This
being
is my baby right
anti-Semitic.
here.
How can you be anti yourself? Because the Semitic people were of what complexion? Like,
The whole earth was our
what are you talking
complexion.
about?
The
And I'm
whole
like, they
goddamn
was like,
earth
he
up
was
until
being
6,500
anti-Semitic.
years,
Yeah,
up until 6,500 years ago, that was all that existed.
Mm,
man,
ugh,
I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
ugh. But then we started creating some other
Yeah,
people.
we want to start. And now, oh boy, look, I be talking to Yakub all the time. Like, but I don't know. You better not want to go through this shit again.
Listen, we created that Caucasian. Then we created the Mongoloid. Then we
We
created
no
the other
Caucasians was last. It
Mongoloid.
only took 66 years to create them. All the rest of them took 200 years. It took 7 generations to breed out the dominant dark gene.
Mm.
And they have the Mediterranean and Greek, the Indian. That's another. It's the Mediterranean and Greeks is all around the same area. That's the same group.
Mhm.
The Indian and the Indian from over the water, and then it's the The yellow race is the third race, and then it's the Caucasian. It took 666 years to create them. Ain't that some shit?
But then they're thoroughly out of place though. We act like we didn't even create them. We got people afraid of them.
But see what we gotta understand is we agreed to go through this shit because see we knew in order to become the best that we can be, we had to. It's like facing our inner demons.
Yeah. But we place like I look at what you're saying, but we place the Caucasian exactly where they're at.
Yeah, and the reason why is because we did see that they're like stars. They're gonna burn themselves out. It's inevitable. It's inevitable, right?
They got
And
their genes. It's in the genes.
it's in them, and they know that they procreating less and less, and they know that they can barely go outside these days. I mean, it's obvious, but I mean, we all still they came from us. And I don't hate nobody, and I don't, you know what I'm saying? None of that. I just know who all of us is now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting here, feeling bad or thinking of myself less because somebody else think themselves is superior to me. No, I know who you are now. I know who the fuck I am. You stay in your lane and I'm staying in mine, and I just need to separate. Because that's what it's really gonna take. Leave them to they burning shit, to they burning hoods, they burning neighborhoods, and they burning suburbs. Because they even got the suburbs. Some of us done moved to the suburbs. I would never move to the damn suburbs in my life. I'd be down, but that'd be worse than anything. You going around some people that don't like you. That's like going to a restaurant and eating somewhere where they're gonna spend your food. Why would you do that? That don't make no sense.
Well, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm about to go and earn this shit because I'm hungry as a motherfucker. Let me see what mama done cooked. Pork. It's gonna make me sick, but I'm gonna eat it anyway. But I gotta go. I love y'all. I'll probably post this live on YouTube or some shit like that. I don't know.
You got YouTube too,
Y'all, hit my inbox so I can send y'all them PDFs and shit.
Okay,
I
I got it.
got you. Oh yeah.
All right. Love y'all. I'll see y'all later.
Love y'all. One, Salicano.
Just know I love you more. Many praises.